welcome. Let's do a quick audio check, a quick visual check to make sure we're all on the same page. And today is going to be, quite frankly, a revolutionary day. What you're about to see is not a nice to have, it is a must have. And you're going to see why and how, as this literally is groundbreaking, allowing people to supersede others that have been years in the game. If you've been struggling to get attention, struggling to get traffic, struggling to get leads or build your list or get link clicks, this is going to solve all of that in a way you haven't seen before. Because let's face it, there are tons of real creator tools out there, videos, social media tools, but there's nothing like what we're going to show you here today. And that is going to be your competitive advantage. I'm super excited to have you here. With that being said, let me have a quick look at the chat box to see if we're all loud and clear. If at any point I'm not loud enough, the screen is not clear enough, just shout it in the chat. That's why we do this live, so we can make sure you get the best of the best. I see G Costanza, I see Rebecca, I see Stephanie, I see Jacques, I see Willie, Kenny, Christian, Tom, Manpreet is here, Alexander is here, Terry, Orville, Jeffrey, Bill Mana, Timothy, Gregory, Hand Craig, Jeffrey, Chitar, I have so many names. Ake, Dave, Steven, man, welcome, guys. Once again, what we're about to share with you here today is groundbreaking. So I'm going to go ahead and without further ado, dive right in, because time is our most precious currency. So we want to make use of it the most. And since everybody said they can see and hear, then we're fine. I see Steven saying happy birthday. How do you know that? It is, in fact, my birthday. Well, it just was last night. So it's extra special day today. But that doesn't stop me of showing up, giving you all the value of what two of the most brilliant marketers, brilliant creators I know in this space have created. I just have to come on and show it live. So I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Now, let's get into it. 3D scroll stopping technology. Hear what I'm saying? 3D scroll stopping technology turns any social media page, whether it's a business page, a personal page, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're looking for, into a lead and sales machine in a way you have not seen before. This will allow you to literally, right after this webinar, get instant engagement overnight. That is not for added effect. That is literally how this works. And you're going to see why and how. And even if you're a complete beginner. Now, let's do a quick pop quiz. I've asked this question before, so if you already know the answer, fine. But if it's your first time, try and take a wild guess. And the question is, how much faster does the human brain process image versus text? Now, again, some of you might know I've asked this question before. It's quite interesting to know. Now, is it A, 10,000 times? Is it B, 60,000 times? Or is it C, 35,000 times? And being aware of this will make you a much better marketer. But overall, it's actually a really interesting fact to know, because when I find out about this, my whole game plan changed accordingly. And it's when you know little things like this that others don't, you become a better entrepreneur, seeing more success than others on any day. So I see B, I see lots of guesses between B and C. SK says B, Stefan says B, Russ says C, Purse says B, B. So it's either B or C. Nobody goes for A. Now, let me tell you this. Honestly, I thought C at first as well, but it is B. 60,000 times faster. Isn't that remarkable? How smart our brain is. Basically, when we see an image, we get so many data points that it can immediately process everything in one go instead of reading a bunch of text. That's where we have to think about it, go through it. And even when we read text, we process it visually most of the time. Now, knowing this from a business perspective, marketing perspective, to get more leads, more clicks, more sales, you should use this in your advantage. When people are scrolling on social media while they're wasting their time, your brain processes visual stuff so fast as opposed to a bunch of text. Now, what does that tell us? That's what we're going to dive into here today. Your business can be marketed 60,000 times faster with visuals. And what's even an added interesting point, little fun fact here, is that 90% of the information transmitted to the brain is visual. 90% of what we conceive in our everyday lives, the brain processes it visually. Now, this is actually really important and interesting to know, and it will allow you to have a competitive edge over anyone else. And I'll show you how and why. Now, here's the truth. I'm going to be dead honest with you. A lot of you have been maybe to previous webinars, and I'll always tell it to you straight from the horse's mouth what's working and what's not working right now. In 2025, there has been a massive change. Things have changed, and you probably have noticed it already. And I'm actually gonna call it out because it's not all sunshine and roses anymore. AI is becoming more accessible to the everyday person, right? Let me know in the chat if you agree. I mean, I see kids walking around with AI. Your next door neighbor now knows what AI. It used to be something just for us in the internet world, in our little internet marketing bubble. We were up to date of AI. We were one of the first to really leverage it for our copywriting. But now, every dog and his neighbor, oh, just use ChatGPT or use this little AI tool. Everybody knows it. Everybody has it. Now, what does that mean for us? Unfortunately, it makes it harder to stand out. It's a sad reality. Everybody can create the most astonishing videos with the few clicks of a button. It used to be just us having access to the best tools. But now, like I said, kids can use an OpenAI of any source, of Google, who released something not too long ago, and create astonishing content. And that's who you're competing with now. The market has become so low barrier of entry that it's so hard to stand out. No matter what tools you have, everybody else now knows AI, uses AI, so it's all equalized again. And that makes it hard to get clicks, to stand out, to get your traffic seen, because you have good offers. I believe you have a great product. I believe people want to buy it, but just not enough people are seeing it. Now, before, it was all about who has the best offer, who has the best copywriting, who's the smarter entrepreneur, tactics and strategy, who's the best marketing angles, who has the best targeting. Now, honestly, you probably have noticed this as well, it's all about who can stop the scroll. Who can stop people from scrolling? As a matter of fact, take a mental note of this or even write this down, as I tell this to myself all the time. The person who can stop the scroll is the person who can make the most money. If you can stop someone from scrolling, you can make money. They go hand in hand. If you're able to take someone out of their daily scroll and get them to stop just for you, that gives you a window to make money. As long as you cannot do that, if it's impossible for you to get someone to stop their scroll, it's going to be really hard to make money online in today's day and age. I see Willie saying, I want to be a scroll stopper. Stephanie says, my puppy even has AI. I love it. I love it. Oh, you guys are amazing. Now dogs have AI take over their own. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So how do we become aware of this and don't let this demotivate us, but at the same time, use it to our advantage? Okay, this is a fact. AI is here. We can't turn it back. Everybody's getting access to it. What can we do to step up our game? Now, the first thing is awareness, and that is this. You need to be able to stop the scroll. Invest in stopping the scroll, not just here today. Anything you see, anything you get access to, think of, can this help me stop the scroll? If yes, get it. Because that's how you're going to win the game. That's what I do. That's what all we have to do right now. We are all dealing with this. We need to be able to stop the scroll. Now, with that being said, the level of creativity is what makes a brand stand out on social. The more creative you are, the more people say, hey, this is different. What's going on here? Let me stop here for a second. The level of creativity goes hand in hand with stopping the scroll. It's all about, if you're on social, I'm on social, Firas on social, the whole team's on social, who can stand out the most? Because the audience is there. The traffic is there. We don't have to look for them. They're already there. Millions of them. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they are there. That's not the problem. It's, can we stand out enough to get them to stop? This is the real conversation we need to have. And I'm so happy that you're here today, because we're going to have that talk and we're going to solve this problem. It's all about who can stop the scroll, who has the best creators, who's different from the rest, who stands out the most, and who can grab that attention. This, please, in 2025 is where your attention needs to go to. If you truly want to succeed, This, you heard it here first, is what you need to focus on. Now, I'll actually prove it to you. Right? Let's do another little quiz. I love keeping this interactive so it's not boring and you sit back and just listen. You tell me, which do you think got the highest clicks, lead flow, and conversions? Is it A, static image for a coffee shop, local business, helping them out with their content? Or is it B, they're scrolling and all of a sudden a coffee cup gets thrown at you? You tell me, A or B, in the chat box, which one do you think converts better? You're scrolling and all of a sudden a coffee cup gets thrown at you, right? And it's even more, I should say, impressive when you're actually on Instagram or on social media, because you're more immersed into the platform. Now we're on a slide, so you might not see the effect as much, but still, you're scrolling and all of a sudden you see this. Which one stops the scroll? You tell me, A or B. There you go, B, 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 without a doubt, right? Now, same story here. Little skincare product, standard image. Hey, we got a new skincare scrub today, working with a local business. B. All of a sudden, this scroll pops up. Does a little dance on your phone. It almost feels like you can touch him. And he goes back and hides. What stops the scroll? What makes people think, wait, this is different? What's happening here, right? Remember, when you can stop someone from scrolling, you have a window to make money. And that's what we're doing right here. Now, again, I'm still just scratching the surface. We're about to get into this. Firas going to come in, do a live demo, how we do this. I mean, the results we have been creating with this, the engagement, the reach, and the social media platforms. Oh, the social media platforms, they love it. They reward, if there's one thing you need to know about algorithms, they reward creativity. The more creative you are with your content, they love it because they want to inspire their creators to level up their game too. So I see people saying B, I love B, Joanne, Jacques, Christian, SK, Stephanie, awesome, Terry, Russ, Manpreet, all of you saying B, and you're correct. It is indeed B, right? So with that being said, the people that take action today, you're going to dominate social media guaranteed starting today, and you're actually going to get thousands. And I kid you not, this is not an understatement, and this is nothing like you've tried before. You're going to get thousands of likes and comments with this technology. People are going to ask, how do you do this? This is so funny. I've never seen this before. It's 3D content. Unheard of. I'm going to talk more about that in a moment. We have people in the real estate niche, lifestyle coaches, small business owners crushing it. And it's a whole new wave. So it's safe to say, as I usually say, today's not just going to be information. It is going to be transformation. We're going to change the way you do business, change the way you get traffic, change the way you get stand out, and allow you to stop the scroll so you can make money. And that's what this webinar is about. And if up until this point, you like what you've heard, let me know in the chat box, because the people that take action today, you're going to generate more leads, get higher authority, generate more constant revenue, and better reach and engagement. And that's something I actually want to stress on, because this is real. When you're able to get someone to stop the scroll, I haven't talked about this yet, we will more in a second. The algorithm, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, they know that too. They know when a person, you should watch this movie called The Social Dilemma. I think it's on Netflix or just bootleg it from somewhere. It's called The Social Dilemma. And they explain this really well. Is the algorithms understand if you stop somewhere, it learns, oh, you like this. You stopped here. That means this creator is doing something right. Let's take their content and push it up even more and see if they can stop more people and keep rewarding them, because they help us keep eyeballs glued to the platform, meaning you get more reach and engagement. We'll talk more about that in a second. Now, in order to make all of this happen, you need to stand out. You need to stand out on social media in 2025. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. After today's training, your business will have expert high-quality design assets that will allow you to have people begging to work with you. I mean, imagine you're scrolling and all of a sudden a plane is flying directly at your screen, right? Powerful stuff. Now, the best part about all of this is, without having any content marketing experience, you can do this without an endless learning curve. Honestly, it's just 3 clicks. It's very easy to do without needing any followers to begin with. As a matter of fact, the followers will come because of this, because they want to see more of it. They want to see how you do it. They haven't seen anyone do it before. And this is going to be your ace in the hole, your competitive edge. I'm going to show you how we have a lot of success stories and case studies to back this up as well. Now, the people that take action today will make money in any industry, Meaning whether you're a coach, I'm just going to fast forward here, agency service providers, bloggers, small businesses, you want to do it for them, all the small businesses, they love it so much. I just can't wait to get further ahead in the training, because if you see how the small businesses eat this up, they've never had anyone do this for them. You're going to be the most favorite contractor. You're going to see that in a second. Now, with that being said, that is the intro. As we usually do, I just open up telling you, hey, here's what we've been on. Here's what's working. Here's how we're changing the game. Here's how we're helping people. And if you like what you heard so far and you're like, yes, this is one where I want to stay until the end and see how this works and actually use this for myself, comment yes in the chat box. If up until now you're like, well, I'm not sure if this is what I was here for in the first place, I want to leave, that is fine. I'm all about using your time to its best extent. And I believe investing your time here today is going to actually get you the most out of your business, going to shortcut you and actually save you a lot of time in generating leads, traffic, and sales. Because once you have this technology, the algorithms will fall in love with you, the clicks will go through the roof, and the reach and visibility is going to be as high as you've never seen before. So comment yes in the chat box. And those of you that do, at the end, we're going to do some cool attendance bonus packages for people that are going to grab this today, but only if you stay until the end. So I see Pete says, go on. Yes, I got you, Pete. Kenny, Stephanie, Yakov, Sagar, Jake Eslanza. Yeah, even if you haven't said anything in the chat so far, come in and say yes right now. There you go. Dre, Wisdom, King Own, Steve, Norman, Russ, Tariq. I love it. 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 Perfect. All right. So yeses keep pouring. I'll let the chat team take care of the yeses. I'm going to go ahead and carry on, because this all wouldn't have been possible without these two powerhouses right here. These two powerhouses were smart enough to see that this is where it's at. Obviously, Rahul Gupta and his entire team, all flowers go to them for creating this in the first place, making this accessible, because this was only accessible to very few people at very big budgets, and it was very clunky, not as you should be able to use it to really grow your business. And they were able to really configure it in a way anyone, even beginners, can rapidly go to top of the leaderboards, get tons of traffic, promote any offer, affiliate offer, for order on surface, or work with businesses doing this. And then without a doubt, Firas Alameh, the head behind it all, this is his brainchild to making sure this is something that actually creates success stories left, right, and center. Without these two, it wouldn't have been possible. And as a matter of fact, Firas will come on in a moment from now and do a live demo. Now, he's very busy. Everybody wants a piece of him right now, because he's brought something finally that is different, not just another video tool, not just another this. This is something that is creating success stories left, right, and center, because it's brand new technology. It's different. So he actually made the time to show up live here today instead of just doing a little recording demo. So we're going to bring him on in a second. And then we have Rahul and the entire team in the chat also to serve you. So we're all here for you. So that being said, let's dive into the 3 secrets we are here for today, right? Number 1, we're going to go deeper into social domination, because this is a serious conversation, right? You're not here to waste your time. You're online because you want to grow your business, you want to succeed, you want to get results. So what needs to happen? What do you need to be up to date about? And how is this going to work for you? We're going to show you how to effortlessly stand out on social media and generate 10 times more engagement and clicks. And again, this is seriously something that is going to give you more reach and more engagement. If you've been posting on social media right now and not really seeing that traction, get ready to see a whole difference, a full 180 of your content going to places it never has been before. This will allow you to get leads and sales overnight. And we have daily cash flow creation. I'm going to show you how anyone, and you're going to see how easy this is, anyone that grabs this today can instantly generate a consistent side revenue without lifting a finger. This is probably in the history of me doing anything online, and I've been around the block. I'm going to say it, and it's a big statement to make, but again, I have to give my flowers to Firas and Rahul here. It is the easiest offer to ever provide as a service to anyone. I'm going to show you how and why that is. And then last but not least, instant results. Because you're on this webinar, or I should say because you were smart enough to show up to this webinar, You'll be able to get exclusive webinar only access that will expire at the end of today's webinar. So it's only today to generate your first AI profits, even if you're a complete beginner. As a matter of fact, we have complete beginners as we speak, crushing it. We always do our beta test rounds, right? We need to make sure the tool works, it's user-friendly, and what's the best way to do that by actually letting beginners use this. And the results have been astonishing. So let's get all into that. And in the meanwhile, there we go, do it, awesome. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. The team is here. Now, it goes without saying that AI is the fastest growing market in 2025 and beyond, right? That goes without saying. The new wave of success stories, therefore, will be ruled by AI users, right? This is pure facts. We have to admit to that. But here's the thing. Because of this, and together with social media right now is the fastest way to generate leads and sales, especially AI combined with social media. This is where the new era of success stories happen. And when I say success stories, I'm talking people making 6 figures plus on a bad day using social media and AI. Because all the leads are there. Everybody is scrolling. Everybody has a phone. Everybody has a social media account, multiple of them, right? So these are just the pure facts that we have to agree to. Now, unfortunately, as I mentioned before, the AI revolution is making social media more competitive by the second. This is the only downside of it. Everybody gets access to AI. Everybody has social media. Everybody sees the opportunity. So everybody can create good videos, good copy. Everybody can ask scripts to ChatGPT. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, you might say. Now, I personally spend countless hours every day trying to crack the code on how to stand out more. And with that, we've also spent tons of money on training and courses to grow on social media. And you might have too. Let me know in the chat box, right? It's a safe space to share. Let me know, right? You might have been going to courses, trainings, or other software, trying to find ways to stand out on social media more, because you do realize, which is a good sign, that you need to stand out on social media. That is the most important thing here. That's the code you need to crack. Now, I realized that in 2025, simply posting standard images and reels does not work as good anymore. They still work. I won't say they won't completely work, but with the competitiveness of the AI landscape, you're just another reels creator. You're just another image poster. There needs to be more creativity for people to say, stop and stare, like cold traffic. Unless you're some celebrity or have a big name or people know you for something, maybe you've been on TV, you just posting in a sea of a million other posts, it's going to get hard. Now, I've been through that, posting endless amounts of social content, people ignoring my efforts. Sure, I get a few views, right? It's not all that bad, but it's not what it used to be, which means to spend so much time with absolutely nothing to show for it. Now, I was at the mercy of Google, hoping, praying it would help me grow on social media. I literally went and typed in how to grow on social media in 2025. And this is real. You can't keep doing the same things over and over and over again. And you need to see what's working in 2024, what's not working in 2025, because we keep revolutionizing the game. So I did deep research. What's working in 2025, right? It's clear that just posting reels, you could get away with that early 2020s. You could really crush the reel game, but it has become a lot harder. Now, here's the thing. I started doing deep research and we found the keys to stand out. And here's what it is. These are great articles, by the way. 3D design trends that will define 2025. I came across this and I was, wow, interesting, right? I've never really thought about 3D as much anymore. The only time I think about 3D is when I go to the movies, I get my glasses and have a nice immersive experience, and I like it. But I never thought about it from a business perspective, from a social media and content perspective. So it really sparked some curiosity. And I noticed generative AI will trend in 3D format in 2025. And I did deeper research and I even found Google research, actual Google. And if Google's on it, it's going to be big. That's delving more into 3D, going as far as they're going into 3D shoppable products online, 3D social media content. This is about to be an emerging trend. And you always know when it comes to trends, the early adopters make the most money. Now, furthermore, McKinsey and Company, some of you might know the famous practice or consulting practice, really talk more about creativity and innovation in the landscape. And I put all these things together. I should say we put all these things together, and leading with 3D design trends that will define 2025, we knew that, yeah, we talked about 3D in the past, and there has been some things here and there, but it has never been revisited with AI in today's landscape. Brands are blowing up overnight, the ones that realize this. You're scrolling on social media, and it's almost like the content pops at you out of your screen. It is unlike you've ever seen. And when we realize this, when we notice that, how much more effective the content is, how it stops the scroll, how it feels like the content is literally coming at you, we knew that this is how you stand out. The next question was obviously, why is not everyone doing this? Well, here's the thing. People are stuck using the same AI tools like everyone else. And that was me as well, using the same tools for the same process, for the same content. ChatGPT, use the hooks, get the scripts, some video software to create automated reels. We're all using and doing the same thing, hence nobody's really standing out. On top of that, even with most AI today, there's still too much manual work involved, and they do not leverage this new 3D technology. It's only flat content. And that's not enough anymore to stop the scroll. Now, this is all about to change because of these two gentlemen right here. They saw the gaps. They saw how hard it is for the average person to get attention online, clicks and traffic, because it should be easy to get traffic. There's millions of it on social every second. You just need to be able to stop them. And what better way than create content that actually pops out, literally pops out in 3D format. Knowing Google is right now heavily investing into 3D asset generation. Knowing 3D is about to be a trending format following in 2025. They were ahead of the curve and saw this and knew this is where the opportunity is for us right now, and started testing it with businesses, different businesses of ourselves, as well as clients, as well as students, and the results were crazy. As a matter of fact, you tell me, because ClipsMate AI, which is what we're about to show you, will make you stand out on social with massive engagement. I mean, just imagine you're scrolling and you see a coffee cup being poured mid-scroll. It is insane. Now, what if you could actually do this yourself? What if you were finally be able to stop people scrolling and let them click your links instead? Instead of having them endlessly scroll on and on and on, get them to stop and stare. Hey, what's this? What's this running at my screen? What's going on here? The mere fact that they have that question, the curiosity, that's more than enough. Remember, if you can stop someone from scrolling, you can make money online. If you have that very skill, that is probably, if someone would ask me right now, what skill should I invest in to make money? It is learn to stop people from scrolling. Everybody's so invested in the scroll. If you can have the ability to stop someone from doing that mid-scroll, you'll be worth so much money. Everybody will want a piece of you. They want to hire you. You can do this for yourself. The opportunities will be endless. In a world where attention is currency and you have that skill set, you're golden. Now, what if you actually had that? Imagine you have access to 3D AI social technology to stand out in a matter of a few clicks. If you had this, do you see yourself generating leads and sales faster with ClipsMate? ClipsMate is what, for those of you that say yes, Firas is about to come in and show you live. But you tell me, do you see yourself having access to this, being able to literally create 3D content, not just content anymore, but 3D content? Guys, think about how crazy this is. We have regular content, regular reels, the boring stuff that everybody's used to now. And you have 3D content, the group that you'll be a part of, where people are like, how are you doing this? I want more of this. I'm going to follow you. I can't wait what you post next. It's always fun. What's going to pop out? A scroll coming at me, a plane flying at me, a coffee cup being thrown at me, coffee cup being poured on screen. It's so immersive. And don't even get me started on the local businesses who absolutely love this. So I see lots of people saying, yes, you bet. Peruse, Mike says yes. Ken says you bet. Jeffrey says yes. Gina says yes. Joanne says yes with lots of S's. SK says yes. Moment says yes. Million. Awesome. King on tap says yes. Russ, Jacob, Alex, lots of yes coming in. Looks good, says Brian. Manfred says yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. 3D will be my big success, says Joanne. Oh, you're going to crush it. Anyone that gets this right now today, oh, you're going to crush it. Early adopters always make the most money. Now, with that being said, ClipsMate will do exactly this for you. There's never been an AI that fully utilizes this strength in a way others can't. I mean, there has been a little bit of tools here and there, you know, but all so inferior and completely outdated to what Firas and Rahul saw, following the trends, the stats, not just buzz and hype and own thinking, but deep research and seeing what is going to work, what works, and why this works. They created ClipsMate AI as a necessity, not a nice to have, but as a necessity to stand out in today's digital world. So with that being said, if you want Firas to come on live, and I know he's on a time crunch because like I said, everybody wants a piece of him right now, comment, I want this. Let's hype him up. Let's get him some energy and let them know you want this so he will want to come on and show you this live. So do me a favor, please. Give him a warm welcome. Comment, I want this, and let him know you're ready for this. I see, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Chat is blowing up, ladies and gentlemen. Firas, are you seeing this, brother? Please come on and show us the power of ClipsMate AI.
Test. Can you hear me, guys? Can everybody hear me in the group? I see people are just going insane, and I love it. Rahim,
Yes,
can you
I
hear
can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, everybody does. Perfect. So who's excited? Because we're about to show you inside of ClipsMate AI. We're gonna walk through as slow and as fast as possible, just because there's a lot of people on here and a lot want to get to the bottom of it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna take and share my screen. I'm gonna take over from Rahim right here. Just help me out, Rahim, and let me know once you see my screen. Okay.
All right, let me stop my share. And whenever you're ready, I see Stephanie. I couldn't sleep. I was waiting for this today. I love it. Firas, your screen is loading up. Yes. Oh, I always love this dashboard. Yeah, go ahead. I can see it, and I believe everyone can.
Okay, perfect. So this is the ClipsMate AI dashboard, guys. And as you can see right here, it's very intuitive, very clean, as we usually do and build our apps in the same manner, not to confuse our clients. We're actually building as we speak as well. There's a lot of features that were built on the weekend, and Raheem knows yesterday was my brother's wedding, so I've been working so hard for this massive pre-launch of ClipsMate, and as well, the team has been working throughout the weekend to evolve the platform with new features that we didn't even have on the whole map, and the roadmap of the software. So we're building so much into it. Now, the first thing you can see is once you access, you got these two quickies right here that start creating videos where you can use our templates or you can create your own template from scratch. There's recent videos that we created internally. I'm going to show you some of them, and then we're going to walk through on some of the models because there's multiple different models, and I'll tell you why we built it that way. Just because we want to cater to literally everybody and want you to make as much money as possible in many different ways, aside from your own business and attracting clients to you, leads, sales, conversions. Okay. Now, Here you can see there's the knowledge base, the demo video. We keep adding more and more as we go through Q&As, feedback, etc. We keep adding stuff as well. Marketers really help us because they test the software too, and they recommend stuff, which we usually implement for the most part. Okay. On the left tab is just a quick tab where you can toggle through. It got everything, but let's go and I want to show you some of the videos we created in this account. It's an account that me and Rahul share. And I'd love to show you some of them. Okay, so as Raheem said, it's all about scroll stopping. And the story behind this whole platform is where 8 to 9 months ago, I was scrolling through and I got this. It was a coffee shop, to be honest. It was a coffee shop and on Instagram, and I seen there was like a timeline, like a Facebook time, which you're gonna see in a bit. It's something like this where you see two timelines over each other, and there was like a pot of coffee, okay, from the top and dripping that coffee to the post. It was so confusing to me. It was like a 3D. It's like an image, but a video, and it's so eye-catching that you really want to check out the business. And I did check out the business, to be honest. And I was like, wow. And I had a different idea too of a video platform for Reels and TikToks because a lot of people do use them right now to explode. And that's the new way of actually bringing an audience in. And you guys probably know a lot of people made a lot of money and still make a lot of money through social media, right? So we came up with this solution when I came to Raul. I'm like, we need to create this. Can we? It really cost a lot of money, but he's like, you know what? We're gonna do it, and we've been building it. Okay, we used it from scratch. Like when we actually finished phase one, we started using it ourselves through organically because I do social media myself, and through ads as well. And we noticed a huge drop in cost per action. It was crazy because the engagement it got, the shares it got was insane. It attracted more people than usual as well. So our cost dropped. Organically as well works the same way because it's not an image anymore, it's a video. So the social media algorithm loves video. It was pushing it organically. And it was literally crazy. And we actually built up on this. Now, I'm going to show you some of them right here that we created ourselves, and then we're going to go through the steps. As you can see right here, for example, there's this timeline right here. And as you can see, this would be, for example, the post, and you're scrolling, and that's what you see while you're scrolling, right? And it would actually attract you. Say, for example, this one here. Okay. As you can see, this really grabs your attention as you go through social media. This as well, for example, look at that. It's really eye-catching, and it just tells you, come, you need to click me. Um, I'm gonna show you different ones very quickly, and then we'll go through. Look at that one, for example. So say you have a make money online business, right? And you want to attract some, people that love money, want to make money online, etc. That's one of those posts that you can take advantage and put this like big chunk of dollar with this music that we had right there, and it would attract them in. Okay. Now let's go through creating the videos. Now we're gonna create a video from a template. We've got a lot of templates, so we're gonna try that first before we try the make it from scratch. Okay. Right here, you've got a lot of templates pre-built within that you can edit yourself, and we've got multiple different niches as giveaways, scary, cartoon, social media, and first time they take a bit too low for you, but look at that. I mean, look, imagine I want to do a limited offer. I would pick that, and we keep placing more and more templates within the platform. Say you want to go with premium, say you want to go with travel, but there's one travel example I really like because it really attracts me whenever I actually scroll through it, and it is, let me check. This one, yeah, this splashing human. I don't know if it's a woman or I think a woman, but I mean, I really get attracted with this post, and I really love to show it uh, as an example all the time. Now, as we go, you have to pick on the first step a template, okay? Whether you want it for Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Obviously, for Instagram, it's a reel, so it works for TikTok as well. Uh, Usually it loads a bit just in the beginning because it's taking the template from the system on your account and loading it within the system. Okay, so we're gonna wait for that to load a bit, and I'm gonna show you as well the how to do from scratch and the different modules and options that you got within the system. Okay, so here you got three different models, and as you can see right here, uh, one second. As you can see right here, you got the social post video where you can create a social post video. 1 second. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. You got the social post video, you got the scroll stoppers, and you get stories and reels. Now, this was not part of the equation, the stories and reels. But like I said, we wanted people to take advantage of FlixMate to the highest level with AI as well. And we know that a lot of people want to create those reels and videos to basically expand their business on social media, and they don't want to pay a lot of money to video creators because they charge you $200 for each video, right? So we added it in within ClipsMate. But the real focus with ClipsMate is on the strategy of scroll stopping, which is social post video and a scroll stopper. So all you have to do is pick one of these. I'm going to go with scroll stoppers. And once you get in, you've got different options right here. Okay, so as you can see, usually I go with this one, the third option, which is the 1 and 2 posts, 2 timelines. You got as well the vertical one, which you can do vertical. You got the media one, which attracts, let's say you have an image with like the fire, blah, blah, blah. It depends really on the goal where you use it. And there's the third. And as you can see, this is an example that it shows right here, where the butterfly is going through post 3 under 2 to 1. And imagine you're scrolling and that's what you see. It really attracts you. You're like, this is, I mean, can I say that? I don't want to curse on, but it's really fucked up. Sorry, I had to say, it really confuses your brain. I'm like, what's happening with this image? You know what I mean? On social media, and you're like, you want to click it. So these are the options on with it. Here we go back to creating. Okay, and we're gonna go with Instagram, for example. You can pick normal post or split post. Okay, you can either go with the normal post, just a post with whatever you want to put over it, or you can go with split post, which I really like. I think they work better. Here, you got the AI where you can generate whatever you want to type within right here. So, travel discount at 90% for the next 3 days. So say that's my prompt and I want a command generated to place it on there. There's AI to give you those ideas. Okay, unbelievable 90% off, and I can go here and just paste it. The username, let's name it Travalia, for example. We can change the image right here to travel. Let's go. Okay, and say we wanna have, okay, say that's the right here. Give me a second. Okay, you can load more. But anyways, say I want to take this one in here. Click to proceed, and done. You can change those images and then move forward. It's very simple. It takes you seconds. Here you can pick all the GIFs or GIFs, whatever it's called, which is that one. I really like that one because it's attractive. Like when you're scrolling and you see the splashing stuff in front of you, you're like, what? Okay, and the 90% travel, etc. You'd wanna actually press on it. Then you go to next step, which is picking your music. You can search music, related to travel or adventure or whatever, add them in, or you can add your own music within the system as well. You can create a voiceover. So you can say you want to talk over it like an ads, like someone actually talking. You can put text and generate that and then insert it within the system. Okay, all you have to do is press next, start rendering, and it's done. And then you would find it under my videos. There's all the AI assets which you generate, like images and texts as well. They're stored right here. Done for you. Done for you section is something that we will discuss as well throughout. There's the team section that other people will not be able to get. Aside from people that are on this webinar, because it's a special pre-launch, it's the launch party basically of ClipsMate AI, and you're going to get certain options that a lot of people will not get, including the agency as well, which Raheem is going to fill you in on how to best leverage it as well, and obviously, as what he mentioned, engagement will get you to win one of 5 front ends of the product, the front end part of the product. If you engage, so stay till the end, engage, ask questions. That's why we're doing this all live, and we're super excited. Okay, if I go through every single detail right now and every single option right here, we're gonna take centuries, but I think you got the point of how to create it super fast and how to take advantage of this in different ways that we will elaborate on right now. Rahim, can you hear me, my man? Hello?
Let me unmute. There we go. Yes, loud and clear,
Second.
Firas.
Can't
Loud and
hear me
clear.
probably. Oh, you can.
Yeah, you guys can hear me again? Yes.
Perfect. Yes, I can hear you now.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that incredible, incredible demo. I'm going to take over the screen. And guys, you saw it here firsthand. This will allow you, just like Firas said, and just like you should know, honestly, to stand out. I mean, having access to a plethora of this and being able to do this on the spot whenever you want, however you want, in the most easiest fashion is what's going to change the game for you. Because he said it before, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times over if I have to, and that is the one that can stop the scroll is the one that can make the most money. I'm gonna go ahead and take over the screen real quick. Let's see here. Share screen. Yes, there we go. Let me go just like that. Perfect. So I see people saying, I see it, see the opportunity. Yeses, yeses, yeses coming in. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. With that being said, um, like Firas said, yes, this works great. Yes, you can get tons of reach. Yes, you'll get tons of leads and clicks. But obviously, you also want to make money, whether it's commissions or sales or get clients. So we're going to talk more about that. But before I do that, who here simply absolutely loved what they just saw? I want more leads and sales. Let me know in the chat box if you actually enjoyed the demo, because guys, at the end of the day, you're the judge of everything, and everything we do is for you. You are the biggest judge of it all. I love it. Lots of yeses coming in. I see the opportunity, more leads. I enjoyed this. Amazing stuff. All right. So let's keep it going. We're right on track. No time wasted here. We're gonna dive right into daily cash flow creation, because the amount of money that is on the table with this is just ridiculous. The amount of money that is laying on the table with this is just ridiculous. I'm gonna explain to you how any one of you and every one of you, and that might still even be an understatement, because literally everyone that grabs this can effortlessly, and I even want to say will effortlessly, land clients without barely trying. I'm going to show you why and how. If you've struggled getting clients, struggled to get someone to pay you for a digital marketing service or whatsoever, I'm going to today solve that problem for once and for all for you. That literally all you have to do is grab ClicksMate and you can sign clients left, right, and center. Let me show you how. Now, who wants to know how to easily make anywhere from $350 to $1,200 per week with ClipsMate? Now, I assume you want this. Comment yes, but I'm going to go ahead and let the chat team take it all the yeses. I'm going to dive right in. You see, there's a massive update in 2025. Like I said before, everything we share here is based on stats and facts, not hype and buzz, stats and factual data. And one of them is how Instagram and other social media platforms start to determine which posts appear on top of the feed, how it works. And the Instagram algorithm update, it's a great content piece on Sprout Social. You'll see that first of all, engagement matters. We know that. But here's a really important sentence. The more likely Instagram thinks, it's now doing what we call predictive analysis, because it has millions of data points. It can kind of think, all right, this is probably going to do well. The AI inside these social media algorithms now almost have a mind of their own, knowing, hey, this is creative, this is new, this is attractive, this can do well. It will kind of do a light suggestion or even a strong suggestion on this post is something everyone needs to see, right? It can kind of predetermine that before you even click publish. That is crazy. And they're doing that obviously to cater to the best experience of the consumers, making sure everybody gets to see what they want and gets to see the best stuff, the most fun stuff, the most relatable stuff to them. But how do we take advantage of that? Once again, reverse engineer that as a business. And that's this right here. What you're about to get access to will allow you to use this for affiliate offers, but also you can use this for others, whether it's small businesses, influencers, maybe if your own courses you sell, maybe if affiliate offers you sell, or maybe you want to work with any of these, you can use it both ways and make twice, if not more, the money. Now, here's what I want to get into it for a second. Like I told you before, that AI is becoming accessible to everyone. Everybody has access to the same AIs, most of it, which also means everybody's pitching the same services. And that doesn't mean it's all doom and gloom. You can't make money anymore with AI services. Yes, you can, but it's becoming increasingly harder. And we have to be transparent and honest about that. Businesses get pitched more with the same offer every day. Hey, I can take care of your social media. Hey, I can do your video content. Hey, I can do this for you. Hey, I can write your this. I can write your that. And the thing is, with AI now being so darn accessible, these businesses sometimes can do it themselves. Or like, yeah, that's fine, but I can go to GPT and create 30 content scripts for myself. And again, this is the sad reality. We need to kind of adapt and overcome that so we stay on the top of our game. It's also innovation that's being driven and gets us to become better. Now, everybody right now is using AI to sell the same offers. Everybody's offering it as copywriting services, maybe chatbot creation, graphic design, and this is becoming so competitive. It worked really well early 2024, mid 2024 as well, but as we're now in 2025, it's like, come on, everybody can do this now. So standard services, like your everyday services, even though still essential, have mass competition. You need a better foot in the door before you offer any of these standard services, because you can still make money with them. That's not the problem. But you need just the more exciting foot in the door for them to say, yeah, I want to look at what you got. And then you can say, well, I can also do your website, or I can also do this. So how do we do that? Well, with the power of this AI, businesses will fall in love with you. I'm talking literally sending you thank you emails and thank you letters in a way you've never imagined before. Now, how do we sign these clients? How do we get businesses to even notice us? I'm going to show you how simple this is. They are currently spending thousands of dollars on ads, on content, on anything to get their name out there, and it barely engages. They're dealing with the same problem. They need to stand out. It's getting increasingly harder for big businesses to stand out and attract new traffic. I mean, the people that are affiliated or related to the business that have purchased from before, they'll keep buying from the same store. But they need more. They need new people. They need bigger numbers. And standing out for businesses in today's day and age, whether it's local, whether it's a big business, small business, online business, for cold traffic, it is hard. And they're doing anything, spending ads, look at these simple static ads. This is a digital marketing agency. Boost your results with digital marketing. Stock photo of a digital marketing team. This is what they're going with. This is what they're trying, their best attempt to get people to notice them. Do you think it's going to work out? In a sea of a million others? That's where we step in. They want to stand out, and they'll happily pay for it. They want people to stop and stare at their ad so that the algorithm also rewards them with more reach, because it goes both ways. Now, here is the guaranteed $1,500 per month client template. I have many of these templates for different businesses. I always tweak them, test them accordingly to fit the offer perfectly. And this is the winner right here. This is the sweet spot to have anyone tell you, let's do this. Here's it. You can DM any business page, any You can even email any business, right? You can just go to Google, get an email from there from a business, and you send them this message, or just go to their Instagram, go to their Facebook, send them this message, and watch clients pouring in. Hey, I saw you were doing ads or social content, right? They're either posting ads right now or they're just posting a lot of content for their business. They have to. Now, so I assumed you're looking to attract and convert more people on social media, which is most likely, obviously the reason they do that, which they'll agree to. Now, I actually happen to specialize in this field using, wait for it, 3D engagement. Here's what happens to the business owner when they read this. 3D engagement? What is that? And that's the only thing we want them to think. What is that? Never heard of this. It sounds new, exciting, interesting. You're not just another one saying, I can do your logo. I can take over your social media. I can post your videos. They've been there, done that, heard that, and most likely already trying that. But you're coming in saying, I can create 3D content. All your competitors are not doing that. You say, if you want, I'm more than happy to use our engagement method to help you generate more clicks for the next 7 days. It's for free. It takes you minutes to create a couple of content pieces. I'll create 3, post them. Let me know how it went. If you like it, we'll sit around the table and talk business. And if it doesn't work for you, you don't pay me. It's like I've never existed. Now, do you see how this is a no-brainer? Imagine me coming to you right now. Let me actually name some names in the chat box here. To either Mohammed, Gaynor, Abhishek, Devin, Jake and Sansa, King on Tap, Joanne, Dave, any of you. And I tell you, hey, I notice you're trying to get more leads. Let me create a couple of 3D content pieces for you, post them, and then in a couple of days, let me know if it got you more clicks, traffic, or engagement than the post you were doing before. Would you take me up on that offer? Or would you tell me, no, I don't want to stand out? No, don't create me brand new 3D technology content that's different so I can actually get noticed more. You'll never say that. You always say, sure, let me try this. I'm already trying my best on social, and this is new. It doesn't cost me a dime for you to let me try this. Let me see. Let me see. That's all you want them to say. And here's where you get them: 3D content. You already got them at hello right there. So you see where I'm getting at? This is the easiest surface to get a business that wants you. Hey, you're posting on social media. I do 3D content. You might not have heard from it. I want to try this for you. I'm going to give you a couple of content pieces. Just post it on your Instagram or your Facebook, wherever you're active. And then let me know how much views it got compared to what you've been posting. And they're going to see an uptick. The platform is immediately going to recognize, hey, this is new content. This is more creative than what this user has been doing before. We're going to automatically reward him more reach. He's going to see the difference. He or she will come back to you saying, hey, it got double the views, triple the views. It got more clicks. More people stopped and stared. I got more reach. They're going to get more reach guaranteed. Simply because of that first 3 second, that is basically how the algorithm determines if it needs more reach. If people stop for 3 seconds, watch at your content, they're going to have that effect because it's such a complete 180 from what they've been posting to the people they've been following or have been following them. They're going to get tons of reach. They're going to come back to you and say, I don't know how you did it, but it worked. How much? That's the next conversation. How much? Can you do this ongoingly, weekly? How do you work? How much do you charge? We got something here. It's 3 steps. Instant cash flow. I wish I could tell you I'm oversimplifying this, but I'm not. This is how simple it is. You sent the proven message I told you. Hey, I actually happen to specialize in 3D engagement. If you want, I'll create some for you. It's just an honest conversation. I'll create some for you. I just want to see how it does for you. Let me know if you like it. And if nothing happens, and don't pay me a dime. Great. They love it. Then create one 3D campaign. Costs you minutes. In minutes, you're done. Analyze the results and get paid monthly. Who here would actually love to implement this 3-step process and see it with their own eyes and make money? There you go. I see you got a special guest in the room as well. A celebrity, you might even say. Tim Firas joining us in the webinar. I love it. There you go. Lots of yeses coming in. Lots of yeses coming in. Now, guys, This is as easy as it gets. Now, who wants even a bonus method for instant cash flow? It gets even easier, guys. But obviously, the only way to do this, the only way to make this work is by grabbing this today. I mean, if you don't grab this today, all of this goes in vain. To really experience this, to really see how you effortlessly get more reach, clicks, leads, clients to beg you to create more content for them in a way nobody else offers them. That's your competitive advantage, your unique selling point, as you might say. You need to grab this today, even if it's $1,000, which I can assure you it won't be. But even if it's $1,000, I will tell you, it's the best investment you could have ever made. The only way to really make money moving forward on social media is by standing out. If you don't do that, it's all in vain. So let me show you a quick bonus method. I'll go to Facebook. All right. See, lots of people say, show me the bonus method, facebook.com. There we go. I'm going to go to this little search bar, right? This little search bar here, search Facebook. I'm going to type in graphic designer needed, right? There we go. And I'm going to click on posts and I'm going to click on most recent. Let's see who needs a graphic designer. 58 minutes ago, I need a graphic designer. I need making graphic designer for, I need graphic designer for social media posts 1 hour ago. Hey, I need a graphic designer ASAP, a graphic designer needed. Now, do you think these people have ever seen or thought about 3D content? Chances are they haven't. And all these people need urgently for social media posts. We come in and say, hey, Stanley Ortiz, my dear man, looks like a friendly guy. I saw you need graphic designs for social media content. Now, I'm not sure if I can help, but here's what I can do for you. We just tell them that same message. Same message. I specialize in 3D content. I think you want graphic designer because you want to stand out. How about you try this? You don't even have to pay me. Just let me know how it went. You see, Mr. Stanley here is already wanting to pay someone to help him out. He's in buying mode. He's ready. Now, did it take me a long time to find Stanley? I found him in minutes. And many more. Right? Mary Slicer, Bright Michael. There's a whole company. We need workers. We need graphic designers, card design, logo designs. Even if my thing wouldn't be in there, I'd say, hey, Michael, I see you need help with this and that. I create 3D content. You might want to get some help standing out on social media in today's day and age. Let me create a few things for you. In the meanwhile, let me know how it goes. All these people, look at this, long-term work. That's instant retirement right there. You got your long-term client. Are you seeing this? And do you think, or was it hard for me to find these people? Did I have to post tons of content, wait for the algorithm, or send tons of messages and emails? No. And the message that I will send is an instant conversion mechanism. It's not back and forth. I don't need persuasion tactics. I don't need to be a master closer. I don't need authority at all. Because here's what matters even more. All right. By the way, I can even do a post saying, hey, I'm giving away 10 custom-made high-converting designs. Comment, help me grow. Everybody will want the piece for you. Just like everyone wants Firas right now and Rahul for what they created, they will come running to you for the same thing. You can even offer your services on any freelance platform and watch inbound leads coming in. But here's the beauty. This is what I really want you to realize. I don't know what part of the world you're in right now, and I hope it's beautiful where you are. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter if you have a degree, no degree, if you have followers or not. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or inexperienced. What matters is what you create. What matters is you saying, I create 3D engagement posts. That's all you need. Nobody else is offering that to them. You have zero competition. You're in such a sweet spot where they can't go and shop anywhere else. You're the one that brought it to them. You're the one that actually introduced the concept. You're the one that's offering to give them a trial run. Let me create a couple for you. See if you like it. They don't know what hit them. Let me know if you're loving this so far, because all of them want to stand out. Digital marketers, local business, me, you, Rahul, Tim, Firas, everybody wants to stand out. But not everybody has access to this. Can you see how ClipsMate AI, and it's an honest question that I want you to answer honestly based on what you've just heard, have an honest conversation with yourself. Can you effortlessly bank up to $350 to $1,200 per day starting right now if you had access to ClipsMate AI? Or at least, can you envision that? Can you see how easy it is to approach any business and say, hey, I do 3D content technology. I see you're trying a lot on Facebook. I see you're posting a lot on Instagram. Let me create some 3D content for you. Throw it in the mix. Let me know how it goes. Can you see how businesses would love you, appreciate you, and want to do business for you for your genuine approach and high quality service that you'll be able to provide? Awesome. Yeses, yeses, yeses. And Root says, can Instagram actually display these 3D engagement posts? Yes. That's what this whole technology is about. It works on any social media platform. I see lots of yeses flying in. Yes, yes. Joanne says true. Yes, yes is coming in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love to yeses. SK says yes. Hector says yes. Dennis says yes. Man. Joanne says, I wanted this for 3 years. You are it for me. I love you, Dan. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Now, Tiffany adds an interesting twist here. She said, can we also, you mean, what about their websites, right? Well, you can also apply 3D content, place it on the website. Yes, for sure. But in order to get them to the website, we need to stop the scroll first. So that's why I'm focusing first on the social media side of things. But definitely, you can also post this on their website. And here's the beauty. Once you offer this service, you have your foot in the door. Anything else you offer them, they're like, right on, let's go. And you don't have to give a trial for anything else. They're like, I trust you now. You've proven your worth to me. And then you just suggest, hey, I can also maybe write your emails or change your website up or edit this or design this or create this video for you. And they're like, sweet. Why go somewhere else if they already have you now, for one thing? There you go. That's secret number 2. Daily cash flow creation. And now we're going to get into a very important part of training. And the reason I say very important part is because this is where we're going to separate the people that are going to succeed with this and get results and get the reach and be the first movers, have that advantage, early adopters, and make the most money, really. And the people that will stay in the same place, fall behind, and compete with everyone else with the same AI, having a hard time standing out. And I hope that is not you. I hope you decide to be the one that takes advantage of this, because this split decision that you're about to make right here will define your success 100%. In 2025, the one that can stop someone from scrolling on social media is the one that is going to make money. And I'm just not talking a couple $100, thousands. Traffic is going to go crazy. Hundreds of thousands in clicks. I mean, social media is big. While we're here in this webinar, millions of people are scrolling per minute. You just need to know how to tap into that. And when you're able to ignite just a little fire, not a lot, but just a little fire on social, everything else will follow, because the algorithm adapts to you and it boosts you, gives you more reach. And that means more clicks. More clicks means more leads. More leads mean more sales mean more commissions, bigger lists. And it goes on and on and on. And it all started with that little fire and that one decision right here in this webinar to take advantage of this. So that's why I keep saying, even if it is $1,000, guys, this is that one product where it's actually worth it to pay that. But here's the beauty. You won't have to pay anywhere near that. Are we having a good time? And who here wants to know everything they're getting on the webinar only special, because you were truly smart enough, and I applaud you, because you could have been sleeping, you could have been outside, you could have been watching your favorite TV, reading your favorite book, but you said, no, I'm going to show up today and sit and listen and see how I can finally turn my business into a success. And this is it right here. Let me know if you want to know the webinar special, what you're going to get, how it's going to work for you. Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. So let's, that King on Tap says, yeah, YES. Yes, let me see. I'm still here. Awesome. All right, I'm going as fast as possible for you guys because I appreciate your time as well. So let me get right into everything. First of all, ClipsMate AI webinar special access. And when I say webinar special access, it literally means on this webinar, you're going to get access in a way nowhere else you'll be able to get it to. This is the webinar where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck, the biggest, spoiler alert, discount, and as well as the most value of everything you need. You'll be able to effortlessly create 3D animations, fully AI powered, just like you saw Firas do on the demo. You'll also be able to create 3D content in 3 clicks. It's very intuitive, right? I don't care if you're the least techie person and you barely know your mouse from your keyboard. If you were able to get on this webinar today, then you can make this work. If you knew how to navigate yourself to this live webinar, then I fully and trust and wholly know that you'll be able to make this work because it doesn't require any more tech knowledge than being able to join a webinar. Furthermore, built-in text font and caption editor, like, comment, and reactions overlay. This, interesting to know, this is what makes it that 3D effect. Like you see a post behind the 3D. That's this right here, the likes, comment, and reactions overlays. Very interesting how that works, but you'll have access to that, and that really gives that 3D power. You have voiceover integration, so you even want a little voice while they scroll with that content. That really drives it home. Now, subtitle and auto caption generator, as well as background selector, both image and video, and GIF, built-in image cropper and media resizer. If you want to use it for any specific format, that's possible too. We also have 100 plus, and I want to emphasize this right here because this is beautiful. No matter what niche you're in, what product you're promoting, what product you're creating, whether you're a coach, whether you're a digital marketing contractor, freelancer, service provider, we already have industry-specific video templates, and not just 1, 2, or 3, 100 plus of them. So your work is practically cut out for you. You're also going to get access to the split screen, full screen layout, seasonal templates, holidays, events, trending. And by the way, again, summer's coming. Then we have obviously the Christmas holidays. You have spring holidays. All the holidays, too many to name up. You'll have templates for yourself and for local businesses to accordingly post 3D content in that season, which makes it even more on brand, which the algorithm and platform appreciate as well. So if a summer sale's coming up, or you have, winter's coming, or the Christmas, you have content templates ready, so you're always on brand. Now, customize your brand fully. Text to 3D technology, this is an interesting one. So not just image 3D, but also text 3D. So you can see hovering letters on the screen like it's coming out of your phone, really. Integrate your own media if you want the multiple 3D styles and animations like Firas also demoed. You can have the 3D go across the screen, in the middle of the screen, all over the screen. High definition video export, optimize for social media, 24/7 customer support. So we're here, the entire team of Rahul is here, and these guys are professionals when it comes to customer support. I probably have never seen a more professional customer support team than them. Then on top of that, comprehensive training resources. If you like today's training, what you've learned in a nutshell, just straightforward, here's what works, here's how it works, here's what to do, you're going to love the training resources we have inside. Building collaboration tools, a royalty-free music library, and advanced analytics, so you can see what content is performing well. That's another huge piece of this, because when you see, hey, this one does extraordinarily well, you can create more of those similar ones. And then it's a cloud-based platform. You're going to create a lot of content, and that takes up a lot of storage, right? I don't care if you're using 1 terabyte, you have the biggest Google Drive hosting, Dropbox, you're going to run out. Now, we don't want to put a burden on you, so we said, you know what? We'll make it cloud-based. Everything is hosted on the platform. You can access it from anywhere in the world. You don't have to download anything. And there's that. Now, who here absolutely loves everything they're getting so far? Let me know in the chat box, who here absolutely love everything they're getting so far? We love your mouse. There you go. Encouraging prices. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, me. I see people saying, where's the link? I want to buy this right now. Awesome, awesome. Me, I do. I love it. Reginald, Hector, Ken, King One Tap. Amazing. Christian, Moment, Pete, A, Joanne, Henry, Larry, William, Stephanie, Rebecca, Kenny. The list just goes on. Terry, Kenny says, give it to me. Christian says, love it so much. Kenny says, give it now. Jergovic, awesome. So here's the thing. you'll get everything you need to make money on socials in 2025. This is literally all you need. And the reason this is all you need is because all you really need to make money. I mean, if we strip away all the complexity, all the business and strategy talk, you just need to be able to stop someone from scrolling. That's all you have to do. If you learn how to do that skill, it's the most valuable skill in the world right now, right? Businesses will hire you on high pay grade if you're able to help them stop people from scrolling and watch their content instead. That's what everybody wants, craves. That's what creators every day doing the craziest stuff sometimes just to get someone to stop. They throw paint over themselves. They do the craziest stunts. Why? Not because they like it. Some of these things hurt because they have no other way or idea to get someone to say, wait, this might be interesting, or what's happening here, just to get a few seconds of someone's time. They're doing the craziest stuff. Now, you don't have to go that far. You do it the smart way, 3D content technology, which makes you, in an instant, the most attractive in the game, which makes you attractive for businesses and more. Now, with that being said, because you're on this webinar, you will unlock the super bundle at a massive discount. When I say super bundle, it's not just everything I mentioned so far. It is everything you need, all the upgrades in one go at the most ridiculously low price that we'll ever do. Who here wants to know everything that they will get in the super bundle that is only available on this live webinar? Let me know in the chat box who wants to unlock the super bundle, because we only want to give it to the people that are here. And with your permission, we don't just want to say, well, here's also what you get. It's not only if you want this, let me know in the chat box. I'm going to tell you everything you're getting from start to finish. And guys, this bundle is like nothing else out there. It is, like I said, everything you need to make money in 2025 under one roof. There you go. I see the yeses coming in, tons of them. Let's break it down. Everything you're going to get here today. So I'm going to go ahead and go full screen, share my screen here. There we go. So your viral video journey is going to happen in 3 simple steps. I mean, look at it. If you're selling an affiliate offer, like a make money online offer, a business opportunity, heck, maybe you're even doing MLM. It's these posts that's going to get you an insane downline, right? Choose your video template, customize your video, boom, export and profit. It's as easy as that. You have tons. You saw the demo. It looks even better on mobile. It is so good. Now, with that being said, here is what you're going to get in the full bundle. First of all, you're going to get what I just mentioned, the initial account creation with your ability to create AI-generated 3D video content, animated marketing videos, social media radio videos, mock chat, and tweet videos. This is the basics of what I've just showed you. Now, you need to imagine that creating this stuff, it uses a lot of APIs. It's kind of a little complex term for technology, hosting, coding, and making systems talk to each other. And that puts a strain because APIs are not free. You have to pay per usage. And we're with a lot of people on this call, which means that bill is going to run up because I assume all of you are going to use the heck out of it as you should. Now, therefore, we have to charge you on either usage basis, meaning every time you hit a certain credit quota, you have to pay more, or just recurringly altogether. Now, I'm pretty sure you're not looking forward to that. You just want to pay one price and boom, you can use it nonstop as many times as you want, over and over again for all your businesses and make as much money as you want. Now, therefore, if you get it on the webinar, you're going to get the unlimited version. Unlimited. But guess what? Without monthly payments, without credit systems, without having to top up, you can create, and sign clients nonstop, get clicks nonstop, without having to pay a dime ever again after this webinar. This is it. You pay here, you're done. Here comes success. Unlimited video creation, premium animated objects for our unlimited users. So we're giving you 800 plus additional animated elements to really get that eye catching going on, because this is what's going to make that click, guys. This is where it happens. This is what you've been waiting for people to notice you, your offers, whatever you've been marketing online, it's finally going to get seen. Multi-scene video editor and expanded music and sound library. The unlimited usage of ClipsMate you can get on this webinar without having to pay recurringly. How beautiful is that? Now, it doesn't stop there. You're also going to be added to the template club. And normally, a club means you pay a monthly membership fee. Well, guess what? You were smart enough to show up to the webinar. So no monthly fees yet. We will still add monthly template drops to you, 150 plus premium templates of content we know stands out on social media. Plus, we are using this all the time ourselves as well. Right? We practice what we preach. We know we have to. We don't have another choice. We need to stand out on social media too. And when we see, hey, this particular content style works really well, this 3D format works really well, we're going to load it into your accounts. And not just one of them, 50 of them every month, because we post a lot. We get a lot of data on different accounts at the same time. Now, seasonal and holiday templates are included for you, and multi-niche coverage templates. So whether you're in health, wealth, fitness, mindset, whatever type of niche you're in, this is for you. Even local, like realtors, this is for you. But this only included in the bundle that you're about to be able to get access to here. Now, it gets even better. AI advanced add-ons. If there's one thing social media appreciates, it's crystal clear, crisp, quality content that is so fresh. It's like glass. It's so clean. And that's what you'll be able to do. Ultra realistic voiceovers and 4K exports with the advanced add-on. So you'll be able to create ultra realistic voiceovers with the breathing. It's almost scary how real it is. It really stops. It's like a human. It's literally like a human. 4K resolution for crystal clear video, multiple voice tones and emotions, depending on the content piece you're dropping, right? Advanced platform formatting, also really important and heavily underlooked by most people. Different platforms have different sizes for their content. And if there's one thing the platform hates, is if you don't adhere to the pixel size that they require you. And then they're going to put your content on a lower spectrum of the reach, or lower reach spectrum. Because we're going to give you advanced platform formatting, you can get perfect aspect ratios for every platform with one click. You just tell it Facebook, boom. TikTok, here we go. Instagram, this one. 3D content that makes people stop and stare, completely aligned with what the algorithm wants you to do, gives you immense reach because of your creativity and branding. And then last but not least, I've shown you and told you and literally live sought out clients for you, how easy it is to find them. I've shown you the message that all you have to do is literally tell any business, go message a business right now in advance. You know you need this. You're going to grab this, go and message a business, tell them, hey, I see you're posting content on social media. I'm creating 3D content. I'd love for you to try it out and see if it makes a difference, if you get more clicks. I mean, you have to post content anyways. It might as well be a whole lot better of a content. You don't have to charge me anything. I just want to see how it works for you. If it doesn't work, you don't pay me a dime. Heck, you can even delete the content the day after. But if you see a significant difference in reach, clicks, engagement, or any factor, let's talk. And talk they will. Because the only question they're asking us is, how much do you charge? And therefore, we're going to give you a commercial license. We're going to give you the white label platform, allowing you to white label ClipsMate AI to your own brand name. We're going to give you ready-made marketing materials. Whenever someone asks, do you have anything I can look at? Do you have a page? Do you have something? You don't have to freestyle. We got you covered, predefined. You can manage clients effortlessly, create accounts for them, saying, hey, here, create your account. Here's how I've done it. Just pay me $100 a month, $200 a month, whatever you want to charge them. And you can use it to your heart's content, because this is what you need to stand out. And they'll know it and they'll see it and say, hey, I'm right now doing a special, only $50 a month. You'll sign 10 clients. That's at $500 a month coming in, and you don't have to lift the finger. Literally, you don't even have to create content for them anymore. They have their own account. They pay you what is practically free, and you get paid monthly just sitting back. And if you really want to go crazy, we have team collaboration added, where you can get a VA to send that message for you to 1 million other people and really go crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, are you loving what you're getting here so far? Let me know in the chat box who here is loving everything they're getting so far. You're going to get the ClipsMate AI webinar special access, the ClipsMate AI unlimited upgrade without recurring, which is unheard of with these amount of APIs. ClipsMate AI Templates Club, ClipsMate AI the advanced add-ons upgrade, agency level access, and for those of you that stayed here until the end and are going to grab this, we have some special webinar bonuses. Who here just wants this right now? Get it over with, one payment, and it's go time. No need to think about it. No need to overthink it. Social media is here and it will stay here, and you need to make money off of it because others can and you should too. And doing what you're doing right now is not going to get you results as fast as possible. But with ClipsMate AI, it is go time. You pay it, you grab it, you stand out. Or you get businesses to pay you, or you have them create their account and they pay you monthly. You have 3 ways to earn. I see Christy saying, I want it now. Bring it on, says Ken. I'm ready. Quit messing with us, Dan. Dan, I hear you. I hear you. I don't want to drag it out. I know this is something, I mean, I don't have to persuade you and really go up and down. You know, you're a serious entrepreneur. You are someone that wants to be successful. So you know you need this and you'll grab this. So with that being said, I'm going to be honest with you. I told you if it's $1,000 or more, you should still grab this. You should still grab this because social media is not going away anytime soon. It's becoming increasingly competitive. So you either pay a good price now and make so much out of social media that this price won't even matter anymore, or you fall behind forever and even end up paying more in time and money. But because you're on this webinar, forget about that. Webinar discount right off the bat. I'm not even going to drag it around. You won't have to pay anywhere near that because you're taking action during this special launch training. Now, normally we go like, you don't have to pay $997, you don't have to pay this and this. I'm immediately going to go to the price because this is a product that reserves that respect. It doesn't need to be pulled up and down, up and down. Here's what it is. You either get it and become successful or you don't. The ones that get it, they know. So we don't have to do that. So here's what it is. We're going to drop this down one time to 347. Crazy discount. You pay it, you go, you never look back, and social media will be your playground. It will be a piece of cake for you now. No more, what should I post today? Why is nobody clicking? When do I get a like on my post? Likes, loves, and shares are going to be a standard for you when you post because they never know what they can expect. They never know what hit them. Every post is different. Either someone's dancing out of your screen, a plane's flying out of your screen, there's money flying on your screen. You never know. That's what makes it fun. People are on the social media to have fun. They're scrolling for entertainment. Now, who here wants to grab access to this right now? Let me know in the chat box who here wants this right now. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Now, here's the beauty, guys. I said if you're staying until the end, we're going to do something crazy, and here's what we're going to do. Who wants an additional $50 off just because you stayed until the end, because you're here, because you're live, and because you deserve it? Meaning it will drop down only if you grab this live to just $297 once. Imagine this is all it takes to get an advanced 3D social media technology tool that will pay you so much money. This is not even one client. Just one client. You'll have this just like that. Now you tell me, all you have to do to grab this is comment live discount. It's kind of our feel safe to know that you're actually grabbing this while you're live. If you're not commenting the word live discount, you can't get this special deal. Now, I got good news and bad news. And I wish I did not have to tell you this, but I have to. The good news is, like I said already, those of you that are going to grab this, you're going to get this insane discount. $297 is honestly a steal. If this was $1,000, you should still grab it, but you don't. It's $297 and you're ready. So the discount, even plus the 50 off, that is your beautiful good news right here, that you can grab this and start making so much money off of it. The bad news is because we're doing this excessive of a discount on a tool that is worth so much more, as you should see yourself, and a tool like this, it's not free for us to build and use, right? We are responsible for keeping the tool running, right? And we're in it for the long run. So it needs to be sustainable. And that comes with crunching the numbers. And offering this at 297 to everyone is not sustainable. It would not allow us to keep up the surface. It will crash down, and that's not good for you. That's good for us. We'll get a bad rep. You'll be unsatisfied. Everybody loses. So we found the middle ground and said the 297 is only for the first 50 people. Well, I guess it's 50. Firas, can you tell me how many licenses do we have? I'll have to ask him.
I was waiting for you to say that. Yes, it's 50 spots on this one. And that's what we really can give on as a grandfather deal on this live webinar as a pre-launch. Raheem, I know there's a lot of people, there's over 50 people that already commented live discount, and there's more that are commenting as we go as well. Please don't sleep on this comment and be as fast as possible because obviously, the checkout on JVZoo gets blocked, the traffic, etc. So you need to really go fast. Go ahead, Raheem. I confirmed it.
Gotcha.
Plus, I'd really like you to show them later on as well some of the examples that we actually placed on our sales pitch that the team did through
Of course.
ClipsMate too.
Of course. The more the better. The more the better. So there you have it, guys. I really wish we could do this unlimitedly. I mean, you deserve it, right? Everybody should be able that is smart enough to show up here to stand out on social, right? But we just can't. No matter which way we spin around the numbers, it would be impossible. So to keep it sustainable and to give you the best deal and to reward you for showing up live, like Firas said, you heard it from the man himself, 50, and that's it. Once 50 got this on the webinar, it's just impossible for us to do another 297. Or I mean, maybe we can add 2, 3, up to 5 more. I mean, I can't even make that call. That's really Firas has to check that there. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All I know is for a fact 50, and that is it. So the moment you see the link drop and you know you need to stand out on social media, you need to start stopping that scroll if you want any chance of success of people seeing your offer, clicking your links, going to your pages, you grab it for 297, don't look back, and start generating those results. It's been long enough now. 2025, it's not going to get easier. More tools are coming out, more video tools, and they're all the same, but none of them are utilizing 3D technology. So unless you zig where they zag and apply a more unique approach, you're going to be in the masses with everyone else competing for the same attention. Whereas if you have access to ClipsMate, you don't even have to worry about that. Businesses will be craving to work with you and ask you for creating content for them. 3D content is what's going to make you money. It's as easy as that. Link is in the chat box. A live discount applies. Comment live discount in the chat, because if you comment live discount, the team will drop a coupon code. That way they will give to you. So I'm actually going to show you how that works. And team, can we keep just posting the link several times? I would hate for people to miss it and be later than the last 50 and then they can't get it anymore. So I'm going to click on the link myself. Just have a quick look at my screen. I'm going to show you how to grab this so you're fast, quick, and easy with it and actually start utilizing it and be happy that you're part of the first 50. So it says initially 347, right? That's how you know you're going to get a banger of a discount, because here's what's going to happen. I put in the contact email, first name, I put in my last name. You choose credit card or pay with PayPal. This is really your personal preference, whatever works for you. If you put credit card, you'll see on the right-hand side the options right there. If you put PayPal, you see the PayPal button. Now, here is where the fun happens. And this is where your early mover advantage comes in. We only have 50 of these. So if you use it and you see it's not working anymore, you're too late. You paste in the coupon code ClipsMate50. We only have 50 of them. You click on apply and you watch what happens to this price right here. It will magically drop to 297. And guess what? Single payment. Even though you're getting unlimited, which people have to pay monthly for outside of this webinar, even though you're getting the templates club, which people have to pay monthly for outside of this webinar, because you're on this webinar, it's a single payment and you got everything ongoingly, lifetime access, one-time payment at the lowest price possible. The premium, the unlimited, the templates club, the advanced add-ons, the reseller, you got it all. So this is how you do it. If for any reason you enter the coupon code and it says coupon invalid, it means, well, first double check if you didn't add any unnecessary spaces. But if you continue to try it and it does not work, it might mean you are not fast enough in terms of 50 people already gone ahead of you. So please do not shoot yourselves in the foot. Even if you, for any reason, want to think about it, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Grab it now and then think about it while you have it. So you have the peace of mind that you got the best deal, and then still you can use it, try it to your heart's content, and decide whenever. But at least you did not miss out, because missing out on this means you stay in the same place with social media, and that's not a place where you want to be in. I've seen it. People are not getting the same views anymore, same clicks. They're posting, they're talking. They have the best offers. They have such good offers, but just nobody's seeing them. And I tell them, you need to stand out. That's it. That's the only thing that's preventing you from success. It's not traffic or knowing how to get traffic. It's knowing how to stand out. The traffic is already there. You don't have to go look for them. They're on social media. They're scrolling. But if you don't stand out, the algorithm is not going to put you in front of them. If there's one skill you should invest in or focus on in 2025, it's standing out. And guess what? That investment is only $297 here today. So go ahead and grab this right now. And once you're in, a lucky few of you will see something that I know not a lot of people will see. So if you get to see it, consider yourself lucky, because we have even less than 50 of these. What is called our mega bundle. Now, this is optional. You don't have to grab this, but it's really powerful. Let me, did my screen stop? Oh, my screen share stopped. Let me reshare my screen. There we go. So this is a really powerful advanced add-on that gets you basically our best tools all in one go at an insane discount. Now, we kind of have this on a roulette wheel, so it's kind of a lucky strike. If you get to see this, or if you don't see this, then life goes on. But if you get to see it, you will be able to get the mega bundle, which is ClipsMate AI. And the reason we put this in there is because we know you're going to crush it. You're going to have a software that people will want to get a piece of. In tandem with ClipsMate AI, you'll have an infinite pipeline of clients that want to pay you for your services. So this basically gives you all the leads you need to provide the ClipsMate AI services too, as well as the Flex Monitor, which is a crazy good addition to also offer the businesses. If you've ever heard of the concept heat mapping, is where you can monitor what do people click, where do they go, what happens, and all of that stuff, including just watch time on the domain, stats, certificates, any real stuff you need to know that people often overlook, you can monitor right here. Now, music, man, something that a lot of people don't know, that virality on social media a lot of times also has to do with sound, right? A lot of times, especially on TikTok more than other platforms. I'd say Instagram, it's more visual. Facebook, it's a mix of both. TikTok, a lot of the times it's the sound that goes viral before the content, or in tandem. Now, what better way than give you the best of both worlds? With music, man, you can create any sound, use any sound, copyright free, for anything. You'll never pay for an audio track again. You'll all have it under one roof, so you can really dominate social media to your heart's content. VidStream Pro allows you to create high resolution 4K videos. Videos is still a big part of social media as well, so you dominate on that front. This can also be leveraged for webinar sessions if you want to run or do any basically, or videos channels for your own courses. If you want to use ClipsMate AI to send traffic to your own videos. You can host your videos with VidStream Pro, create the videos there, collection of videos, and then kind of have your own in-house tools. This is what we use. We are not dependent on outside stuff. We use stuff like this, which also saves you a lot of money and margins. Now, on top of that, flex up forms for your own opt-in forms. Obviously, you're going to get a ton of traffic from ClipsMate AI. That traffic needs to go somewhere. You want them to opt in. You want their email. So you don't have to go to external opt-in form builders. You have your own one here. Same goes for flex up proofs. This is kind of your proof or social message on your website that pops up that says, hey, 20 people are now visiting the website. Someone's now checking out. 2 people purchased this product before you. 100 people purchase this product before you, 50 people. So this is how you set that up. Instead of buying an additional tool for that, boom, you got that. So the mega bundle really is, and this is the heat maps that I was talking about right here, where the other one is more a heat map for like system-wise, where it tracks everything. This is actually heat map visually on screen. And this is something really interesting that a lot of business owners don't know, where you can literally see what part of the website do people spend the most time on. Do they click here? Where do they go? And a lot of business owners are not aware of this. They set up their website once and never looked at it again. While you come in and say, hey, according to our heat map, most of your audience goes here first. You might want to put this on the front of your page to keep them on longer. So it just makes you more valuable in the marketplace because these are things others don't offer. Everybody offers the same standard services. When you come into a business saying, I'm going to create your 3D content, I'm going to create heat maps for your website, you're on a whole different ball game and they see it. Now, furthermore, you get direct access to the founders team on Teams. If there's anything you want or need, you'll have direct access to our developer team, Rahul, Firas, anyone you need the message, say, hey, I need some help with this, or how about this, or can I do this? Boom, you have a message that you can send right there and get an instant response. You get in touch with the founders team directly on Teams right there. And we have for the done for you AI AC email swipes that you can immediately take and run with. Now, there's only 50 spots available. Now, this is a mega bundle once again. So this is something once you grab ClipsMate bundle, which is heavily discounted, that's the most important thing. Just make sure you're one of the first 50. Now, not everyone will see the mega bundle. Some will, some don't. If you get to see this, consider yourself lucky. And that also means you have a chance to get all of these, like a bunch of software that is essential, that makes you stand out even more, which is what it's all about, in one go. And it's a steal for you. No recurring fees, no monthly fees, all in one go. Plus, you'll even have a 30-day money back guarantee for this. So if you get to see the mega bundle, by all means, grab it. If you don't see it, that's fine. At least make sure you have access to ClipsMate because you want to be able to stop the scroll. As a matter of fact, if you don't have ClipsMate, all of this won't even make sense because ClipsMate is the start of everything. It's the start of your traffic. It's the start of clients want to work with you. It is the fundament. This is all what's going to be added on top of that to really hit that home run. But it starts with ClipsMate. That's where the initial success comes from. So go ahead and grab this right now. As Firas said, I'll go ahead and show some examples. But before I do, as soon as you're in, let me know in the chat box as I want to congratulate a few people.
Raheem, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Please, can you show some people? Some people are having problems. Can you go to the checkout of the bundle and show them exactly where to place the coupon code and apply it, and then checkout, and how they'll be redirected to the mega bundle? If they need the mega bundle after they got in, they need to inform me so that I can share it. So show that and then go back to the examples, please.
100%. So let me go to the exact link that Firas has put in the chat. So if you click that link, let's wait for a second here. It will take you here, right? This is the checkout page. Now follow along if you had any issues so far because you don't have time to wait. 50 spots might already be gone. Who knows? So you put in your email here on top. That goes without saying. You put in your first name. That goes without saying. You put in your last name. I mean, this is the easy part. Then you select your payment form. Now, if it's credit card, you'll see you can enter your credit card details on the side, including your billing information. If it's PayPal, you'll see a PayPal button pop up right and that is where you will pay. Now, before you go there, we first want to go to the coupon code. Now here, if you're still lucky enough to be one of the first 50, you'll put in ClipsMate 50, you click on apply, and you'll see this price drop down to 297. So I added it here. I clicked on apply, and you saw the price drop down. Now I can review my order. This is what I'm getting. I get the premium as promised, the unlimited as promised, the templates club as promised, the advanced add-ons as promised, and the agency reseller as promised. And I have my 50 discount, and I don't have any monthly or recurring fees. Now I can go to checkout, which is here. And that's either PayPal, or if I want to use straight card, I go with credit. And I'll just fill in the blanks here and then click on pay, and we'll see 297. Now, that is pretty much it. So if there's anything specifically that you're running into, let us know in the chat. But this is as easy as it gets. And then afterwards, you might get to see the mega bundle. And that's what I just went through. And that is where you'll be able to get a ton of high quality software to really rock it out of the park for a steal if you want to. That's optional. You don't need those to make this work, right? That is just an added benefit from us to you to just give you the biggest bang for your buck. Now, let me know if all of that is clear. Let me know if you're in so I and or the team can congratulate you. In the meanwhile, as promised, I'm going to show you some more examples, because once you have it, what you'll be able to create is astonishing. It's so beautiful. It's powerful. I mean, it is out of this world. So let me go ahead and go to the right page here to show you this firsthand, because these examples are beautiful. Well, we're just going to go over them together. So if you look at my screen, all right, imagine I'm scrolling, and let's say I'm already following this page, right? And I see their posts from time to time, but I just ignore them. Just like, oh yeah, whatever, I post. But then one day I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I see it like this. I see these letters, 50% off. Now, as we mentioned in the beginning, if you recall, our brain processes imagery 60,000 times faster than plain flat text. 60,000 times faster. What does that mean? Even if someone tries to ignore this, even if they try their best to scroll past it, their brain will still notice that something happened just there. That was different. Something was moving around on screen. Something was not like the standard video or reel. Something was popping off. We've been scrolling here for 10 minutes. Something just now was different than all the other things I've seen. Your brain will signal that. We just can't help that. That goes for you, for me. We process imagery so fast, we can't stop it. That's why this works. You're scrolling over this post, and you see a baby walking on that post. You can't help it. Huh? Or you see a basketball dancing over it. Whatever it may be, you can make it as fun as you want. Or a spider crawling over your feed as you're scrolling up. Stop the scroll. That's what's going to happen. Like, whoa, what's happening here? And that's all you need. You just need 3 seconds of their time. Now, here's the thing. Whether they end up buying or clicking or don't buying, that doesn't even matter, because that 3 seconds is enough for the algorithm to say, we're going to show your stuff to more people. Because every second you help people stay on this platform longer is a win to us. You see, in reality, you're a partner with all of these platforms, trying to help them keep more people glued to the platform, and in return, they will reward you with more exposure. And this is just an ongoing back and forth between you and these social media platforms. Now, more reach means more leads, or more clicks means more leads means more sales means more clients means more money. It's as easy as that. It's a logical way of going about it. Now, there's more. Actually, I want to show some other cool stuff here. And again, you can use this whether it's an e-commerce store, restaurants, realtors, social media agencies, influencers, anyone, any niche. I mean, we have people leaving their job, starting 50K a month agencies, 20K a month agencies, 72K a year. You can make so much money when you have the skill of being able to stop people from scrolling. Now, you can see some before and afters here. Imagine I'm scrolling and I see this company that has a post for a back promotion, right? And then I come in and say, hey, let me do something here. And I add this to it. I'm stopping the scroll. I overlay this, still floating around. Instead of this boring flat post, I overlay it. Wow. 3D. And let me tell you, it looks even more immersive on phone. Now, this one right here, simple post for your local restaurant around the corner, or this one. You tell me, which one do you think people are going to stop and stare at? Is it just this, or is this? A mouse flying on a pizza. And it says, this is your sign to get pizza. You know what's the great thing about this? People are going to share this with others. And when it comes to the sharing, it's done. That's where that virality really kicks in. If people start sharing your stuff organically, that means you're the algorithm's best friend. So when I scroll and I see a pizza company posting a mouse flying over a pizza, ironically, and I think that's funny, I'm going to share it to someone else. Well, look at this. And that share has so much of a snowball effect. This company is going to see reach like they've never seen before. And who are they going to thank? Who are they going to pay? That is you. And that's why I keep saying, guys, even if this was $1,000, the amount these businesses will pay you, the amount of clients you'll get from this, you get lifetime access to this. Imagine how many posts you can create just this month alone, or at the start of the month. Imagine how many posts you can create with this, how many clients you can sign with this in just 1 month, let alone lifetime or a year. While everybody else is competing on social in the same way, you're playing a whole different ball game. That's why I'm saying don't let this go to waste for 297. Don't let 297 hold you back from making so much money leveraging this right now. This is a unique opportunity that has fallen on your lap, and you not taking it is just going to keep you on the same spot, competing with the same people for the same attention. The ones on the flip side that grab the bundle and preferably the mega bundle deal, they will have the time of their life and ease of knowing every time they post, it works out. It means more traffic. It means more clicks, more leads, more sales, more clients, more money. Now, we got tons more examples, like you saw, the seasonal one where Santa's overlaying the post, the Halloween ones, the star flying across the post. You have it for videos where curtain opens up the video. I mean, you even have these 3D avatars. This is a fun one. This one works really well for like makeup stores and all of that. Preferably the scroll stopper with the spaceman falling out, the cat on your screen, 3D. This is a really good one jumping at you. And this is a 9:16 format. And it's just fun. And that's what it's about, right? Just posting something that is fun enough to watch for people to stop and stare. But in the same time, it allows you to monetize that attention. Now, look at this, right? Money flying over your screen while you're scrolling. This is how you dominate. So I'm going to ask something because I'm afraid that if you haven't taken action by now, or you're still on the fence, you might not have long anymore. So I'm going to quickly ask Firas. I hope he'll tell me there's still a couple of licenses left, but I know this can go extremely fast. So Firas, let us know, can people still get it at a massive discount? Yeah, you tell me.
It's going very fast. Some have been having issues. I think we had two where the bank, within the system, it actually declined. The bank declined. So I don't know what the issue is, but usually it's with postal codes. I've had that before with other clients where they didn't put the postal code because we use Stripe, and Stripe has these fraud detections, etc. They're very strict. So Yeah, you have to basically place your postal code with a space if you're from Canada, and from other places depends really on uh, your country and how it's laid out. You know what I mean? But that's something we cannot control. Terry says that it worked with PayPal, so we basically use this credit card with PayPal if you don't have PayPal, right? So if you guys don't have PayPal, you can just use a credit card through PayPal or just use straight PayPal. Both ways, obviously, you have the 30-day money back guarantee, plus PayPal actually has the purchase protection, which is really cool as well for you. Um, in relation to how many licenses made, there's 43 that are gone, completely gone. It just goes fast. And a lot of people are actually asking as we go for the yeah, they're going like 40 yeah, 45 gone so far. So there's only 5 left. They're just going in seconds at this point. Uh, a lot of people are asking for the mega bundle because some weren't aware of the mega bundle in the beginning or they were confused about it and then you actually explained it. Now, one thing I want to really ask everybody here, what do you think of what Rahim just shown you on the webinar, especially when I told him to show you the examples that we've created and we put on the page? I mean, how cool is that? And when you imagine you're marketing or you're being marketed to with such methods, like what's your opinion about it? Like I really would like to take some feedback from you guys on the whole equation. As Sunil is saying, can we create these scroll stopping 3D videos without any ad? Yes, without any ad, you can do that. Yes, just a plain 3D videos so that I can input them into a video editor and make other videos. 100% you can do that. That's why we created this all different modules so that you can use them without ads. You know what I mean? Organically, like I do with my social media. I push everything organically. I pay for 0 ads on social media, but we pay probably, we not probably, we pay ads to grow our products and softwares like ClipsMate. So you guys are getting this sick ass deal, but everybody else is not going to get it because on ads, they're going to be hit with an offer that is recurring and they have to go through it and pay every month or a yearly annual, right? Christian is saying, thank you was long, but fine. I got what I want. Greetings from Germany, Bavaria. See you by the next software release. Thank you, Christian, for being here. And thank you, from Germany. We appreciate it. Sylvia deserves Pete. Sylvia, please try to check out with CC PayPal. If it doesn't work, try a different credit card. It might be the credit card that you're using right now, especially if it's a debit Visa, for example. That could cause an issue. Okay, let me check here. Okay, so some are still asking for the mega bundle. Look what I'm gonna do, guys. So this is, I'm gonna drop, okay, the bundle page, not the checkout, just the page. You can scroll through and go to the checkout, and I'm gonna drop the mega bundle because it gives you all the information as well on what you get with the mega bundle. Basically, the mega bundle, in short, it's a bunch of different softwares that we own, that we released. We have a lot of clients using them and we're packaged them and giving you a special deal for entering and being part of ClipsMate and being one of our members, newest members, right? We're giving you an opportunity to buy all other products for 147, which is really, really cheap given you guys. Can you list them again, Rahim, please?
Yeah, for sure. So let me go to the mega bundle real quick and show you exactly what you're going to get there. And again, it's an absolute steal because there are not a lot of people that give all of their in-house stuff that we personally use in one go. So this is really for you to take advantage and take your business to a whole new level. And I want to, before I get into that, also let you know that Firas just said 45 got taken. Now, if you paid attention before, you know that it's going to be really hard for us to add more than 50. Like I said, maybe we can do a couple more, but I'm not even sure about that. And that is not fake scarcity or whatever you may call it. It is literally if we want to keep this sustainable for everyone to use. And the reason I'm emphasizing this because I know what it's like. Sometimes I see this and all right, I might get this later or whenever I see it or wherever. But not only will you waste tons of time in the meanwhile, miss out on tons of leads, clicks, and sales and opportunity, but you'll also miss out on this deal forever. So make sure you grab this while you still can, if there are even still spots available. Now, with that being said, the mega bundle, if you get to see this, which is right after, so we want to be completely transparent in that, saying, hey, when you purchase this, there might be a chance, if you're lucky enough, I'd say, that you get to see the mega bundle, which is kind of going on a rotator spin. And when you get to see it, it means you'll be able to get the ClipsMate AI upgrade, which is basically a lead finder and lead generation tool in 4 unique ways, as it gets lead from Google, get leads from Facebook, it get leads from LinkedIn, and it get leads who've just opened up a new domain, a new website. And quite honestly, people that just opened up a new website, they need more help than ever, right? They just got started. They need content, they need branding, they need the whole lot. They're probably the most receptive to your offer at that stage. Now, Leads Finder allows you to identify and put all these leads on a silver platter, so you can send them the message I showed you, where you literally say, hey, I see you opened just a new website. I assume you need clients and sales and clicks. I'm using 3D content technology to help people stand out. I'd love to create some content for you. That is it. No hard selling, no persuasion, just effortless conversions. That is LeadsMate. Just for this alone, the mega bundle is already more than worth it. On top of that, you get the Flexa monitor, which is kind of like heat mapping for systems to see if all the systems are on track, if everything's working. Music, man, is, like I said, a lot of times the virality of social media does not come from your creative, but from the sound that your creative uses. So this, in tandem with ClipsMate, will absolutely allow you to dominate from the best of both worlds. You get VidStream, where you can now have your own video channels, create and host your own videos. And if you want to use ClipsMate to get traffic, you can now send them to your videos inside VidStream. Now, on top of that, Flex Up Forms is because you're going to get a ton of engagement, a ton of leads coming through. You need their email addresses. You need them to opt in somewhere, as we say, and you can create those forms with Flexa, simply creating email forms where they can now exchange their email address in terms for a valuable resource, maybe a PDF, maybe a lead magnet, anything you want to give them in exchange, or just access to something, or to show them a link or your affiliate offer or whatsoever, or just to ask them, hey, want to stay up to date? Opt in here. Furthermore, Flex Up Proof. This is where you can create social proof. When people visit someone's website, it will say, hey, 7 people are now checking out this product. 20 people are now visiting this website. And these are things that businesses and local businesses really appreciate as well. And obviously, you can use this for yourself too. Now, heat maps is where you can actually monitor the activity on your site in real time, where you see, hey, this is what people are clicking and checking, and you can see how long people stay on certain areas of a website, so you know how to arrange your website accordingly. This is really powerful for businesses and yourself as well. Now, you get direct access to the Founders team and our done-for-you AI agency email swipes. There are only 50 spots for the mega bundle as well, which is the whole lot, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is only 147. So this will allow you to really make a home run out of ClipsMate. Do you have to grab it? No, I won't tell you have to. You are fine with ClipsMate on its own as well. But will it definitely aid in generating more results faster? 100% it will. So if you get the chance of seeing the mega bundle, by all means, grab it while you see it. Other than that, I'm not even sure if you can still grab ClipsMate, as we just had only 5 licenses. And if you haven't gotten ClipsMate yet, let me break down before it's too late, real quick, once again, what you get. So you get your webinar special access, where you literally have all the necessary features as shown on the demo. Then furthermore, you're going to get the super bundle, where you get the unlimited upgrade without any recurring or monthly payments. Templates Club, same, you'll be member of the Templates Club with 50 plus new templates every month, and you only have to pay once today and never again. That's the beauty of it. The advanced upgrade with additional add-ons, 4K exposure of content, agency level access, where you can literally create accounts for clients and have them pay you monthly for using it, and you can rebrand ClipsMate AI to your own liking, and our webinar special bonuses, which also includes a $50 discount if you get this live. Now, I told you honestly, and I stand by that, even if it's 1997, and that is the price, I would be as adamant in telling you, if you want to make it happen in 2025, if anyone approaches me today and tells me, what is the skill I need to learn? How can I make money in 2025? It is learn to stop the scroll. It's all businesses care for. It's all you should care for. That is if you want to make money online. If you want to make money another way, you do it another way. But online, if you can stop people from scrolling, you can make money. Right? And if you haven't realized that by now, then I don't know what to tell you. Look at the biggest success stories online, the biggest brands, the biggest businesses. The reason they're so successful is because they're able to stop someone from scrolling. Now you'll be able to do the exact same thing, but you don't have to pay 1997, even though it's well worth it. We're dropping it down to 347, but since you're on the webinar, $50 off, bringing it down to 297. And the crazy part is that it's a one-time payment. You pay today and never again, and you're off to the races. You even have a 30-day money-back guarantee to just try it out at the very least, see how it works for you. Maybe even see if you can land a couple of clients and then go from there. But we know for a fact, once you have this, results are inevitable. So go ahead and grab this while it is still available. And if it is, Firas, can you drop the link just a few more times in the chat as well, for anyone that has been on the fence for any reason and knows that it's now or never, at least to try it out. And furthermore, let us know, Firas.
Raheem, I need to cut you off because we're only with one license left. I think no. Actually, look what happened. One second. So the 50 were gone, and then the team actually extended 5 licenses because that's why someone was not there. There was someone in the chat saying that the code was not working, the coupon code, because obviously when the coupon code doesn't work on checkout, that means the 50 spots are gone. Okay, uh, and then you have to buy at 347, and that goes up and up and up and up as we go. But if there's enough people that wants in right now, because obviously we've been here for 2 hours and 5 minutes, and we really appreciate all the time. Like, we really appreciate you being here till the very end, listening, asking questions, enjoying this webinar. And I love it, obviously, because I love the creation that we created, and I'd love to know how you want to use it. So I've been like really watching your questions and replying to every and each one of them because they're really unique. Paul is saying, late to webinar, can you add your own gifts interrupts? Yes, you can add your own 100%, or do you have to use the supply? No, you can add your own. The whole reason of us creating something is to make it as easy as possible for you to create the end result that you need, right? Sylvia, the training, like I said in the very, very beginning, we're uploading all the knowledge base as we go, okay? So you're going to see more and more and more of it. And then we're going to have a training later on as well. Which social media platform does ClipsMate work with? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can actually take anything you do for Instagram Reels, you can take it to TikTok, okay? Anything as well for Instagram Reels, you can take it to YouTube Shorts, okay? And you can post it on YouTube Shorts because it's the same dimensions, basically, the same output. So you can do that, okay? What else? Any questions? Okay. So if enough people tell me, Zahid is saying nice, thanks first. No problem. Don't mention it. So guys, given the fact, because Raheem as well, I know he's really, really tired at this point. And it was his birthday too, so obviously he did party for a bit. Uh, to Trisha. Okay. The bundle. We're talking about the bundle, or you're talking about the front end. Ken is saying, I mean, congratulations, Ken. Actually, whoever is on the webinar and has gotten in, do let me know in the chat box so I can congratulate you as well. And oh, Terry, that depends on the team meetings that we're gonna have. But there's a lot of products, there's a lot of softwares that we keep building. Okay, Kenny, I got in. Congratulations, Kenny. Teresha, I can actually share with you the front end. I think on the Q&A section. Just give me a second. If you ask me on the Q&A section, I can actually give you the link there, and it tells you everything you get on that, okay? Okay. There is an actual demo video, Francesca, that I've done before the webinar as well online that you can check it out on the sales page too. I've been trying for over 39 minutes. Joanne, so you were not able to check out still? If not, Sylvia was able to sort it with PayPal. Unfortunately, we can't control Stripe. We don't own Stripe, right? Like we just integrate with them. So whatever happens there, it's just, I mean, it's just, it's up to them really. We can't do anything. We can advise how to best solve it because we've had other issues before, like incognito mode, for example. Like if you can open a new tab in Chrome or Firefox and go to incognito mode, which is private mode basically, or use a VPN, it can solve it. You know what I mean? Or use a mobile, for example, instead of your laptop, your desktop, just try it on mobile. It might work, and it used to work as well. Okay, so I need this from you guys. Whoever didn't get in and wants to be in, you need to let me know right now because I don't want to waste any licenses anymore or adding licenses if there's not enough people on the webinar that wants in. So comment in the chat box whoever wants in right now, okay, with the coupon code so that I can go to the team and ask them to extend the code, okay, so it works on checkout. Norman, I think we will be able to send the replay, but if you want the slides, that's something Raheem can answer.
If Norman is in, I'll see to it we can arrange something. Norman, if you're in, let us know. Like Firas said, anyone, if you're in, congratulations. I want to call you out by name and roll out the red carpet for you and let you know that you've just made a sound, wise, and profitable decision. What I like to call, and there's actually a great book on this as well, is the big domino. And that's actually what you did right here, a big domino decision, because what this does, it knocks over all the other little problems, all the other little dominoes you might have. Meaning getting access to this at only 297 knocks over the issue of trying to get traffic, knocks over the issue of trying to get followers, trying to stand out, trying to get people to see your offer, trying to get people to see your link. So all these other little problems like building your list and etc. all get knocked over with this one decision right here.
So,
Since all
okay, but Raheem, let me just say this, cut you off, and then I'll hand the mic to you. I'm gonna actually extend for 10 more licenses. Okay, so just give me a second. I'm gonna actually extend the code myself right now. Give me one sec.
sure, that's very generous of you.
Okay, so that's okay, applied done. Okay, so we extended 10 licenses. I see William wants a license. There's a bunch as well. And there's a lot of people that are on the webinar that are already in. Okay. And guys, if you want the mega bundle, you didn't get it as well. You can check out the page. It lists everything you get, and you can get it through that. Okay. Kenny, you're the man, actually. You're the man. Thank you. So I'll hand the mic back to you. If you want to do the countdown, I think you can do a 10-minute countdown,
Yeah,
Raheem, and then you know,
sure.
we're all done. Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure. So let me do that. And I want to say, guys, and this is honestly, I want you to think about this. If you're still here and you haven't gotten access yet, first let me put in the timer before I carry on. 10 minutes, you said? 10 minutes can fly by just like that. So you've just gotten a second chance, which for any reason, the universe conspires together for you to tell you that, listen, it is now or never. Because honestly, we've had this talk, Firas, the team has had this talk, it's at 50, and it's it, and maybe on some exceptions, 53, 54, 55 tops. But Firas just went in, added 10 more. Now, I know the majority already got their access, and congratulations to you. But if you're listening to this and you're still not in, don't even take it from me. Anything is trying to make you realize it's now or never. You got 10 more spots added, which wasn't even in the plan, but you need to make that final decision. So if you don't realize that by now, then there's nothing that can help you. This is the way to stand out. We are all in the same boat when it comes to AI. It is rapidly expanding in terms of the tools, but it's also becoming more accessible, meaning dog can even use AI, like I saw many people say earlier. But your next door neighbor can use AI to create just as good content as you, which is in one way unfair, in another way it levels the playing ground for everyone. And now it just becomes who innovates, who supersedes, who thinks outside of the box and uses this new equalizing level to kind of go one up. Because every once in a long time, an event happens, such as the AI revolution, such as the dot-com bubble, such as the expansion of in the industry, such as automated machines. An event happens that allows the playing field to be equalized again so that the big entrepreneurs don't always win forever. There are these major events happening in the world where now you have your shot to either get on the same level or go beyond them. That's how big companies that were doing really well, and then AI came, or the websites came, right? Just the fundamental early 2000s, internet became a thing, and random people with a laptop in a basement just doing Google Ads completely dominated the internet, right? And today is one of those events. And you might not realize this, but it is true. This is one of those moments where, all right, everybody's social media is fighting. Like I said, they're doing the craziest stunts to just get that 3 second of attention. You right now can get a tool that will allow you to get ahead of all that noise and get your first place in the race, right? But it's only if you grab it now within this next 6 or 7 minutes. It should have actually been already over, right? We talked about this Firas 50 spots, 55 maybe on the off chance anyone needs it. But that's it. But miraculously, 10 spots have added. It can't get better than this. If you're still not in, you need to realize right now that this license is waiting for you to take advantage of it so you can start generating sales. Now, furthermore, you just don't want to miss out on being able to do this, to create this, and don't miss out on being able to get clients effortlessly, because that's going to be the easiest part of all. Getting people to pay you for the service is easier than any other thing you've tried online. And if it's up to me, if I can make money the hard way or the easy way, that is obviously ethical, I will always choose the easy way, and so would you. So don't let 297 stop you from easily making money 10 times over, where you look at that 297 over time and think, how could I even second guess getting access to this, as it now is a lifetime become your fundament to get tons of traffic, tons of clicks, tons of businesses wanting you to create content for them, wanting to pay you ongoingly, all because you made that decision right here. So again, congratulations to everyone that got in. Sylvia, that is, Zahida, that is, let's see, William, let me know if you were able to get that extension there. Norman is in, congratulations. Moment is in, congratulations. Kenny, congratulations. Let's see, William needed some help with that bundle, so I hope you got that covered. Let us know where you're at with that. Let's see. Awesome. Joanne is in. Congratulations. Norman says, I'm one of the 50 and I use PayPal with no problem. Congratulations, Norman. I mean, guys, you can see it firsthand. People are getting in. So why are you waiting? Why are you missing out on something that can exponentially grow your results? And in the time of me talking, 5 minutes have already passed. And that's what I'm saying. Time goes fast, not just here on this webinar, but in life in general. You want to make the most of your time here on earth. You want to make the most of being able to not just be trying to fight for attention online for the rest of your life, but have the simplicity of standing out on social so you can go and do and enjoy the things you really want to do, and leverage this tool as a jumping stone to go ahead and either take care of the people you want to take care of for, or just up your own quality of life, start that business you wanted to finally flourish. Whatever your goals and dreams may be, it starts with making this big domino decision right here, which is creating the ability for yourself to go to any social media platform of your wishes and say, I'm going to stop people from scrolling right here. Having that power, walking around with knowing you can do that, walking around with having that power, is something people will beg you, or honestly will want you to do for them over and over again. You can start in any conversation. So how are you guys doing on social media out here, right? Oh yeah, we just post every now and then, this and that. So I could probably help you out, get people to stop scrolling. That's what this really is about. They'll say, by all means, please do, right? Everybody wants visibility. And just having that power puts you on a whole different level, a whole different ballgame. So without further ado, we're entering the last 3 minutes of this webinar, which means this also the last 3 minutes that you'll be able to grab this for the lowest price ever. If you got the mega bundle, congratulations. If you got ClipsMate, most definitely congratulations. And if you're not
Raheem,
yet,
there's
yeah, go ahead.
there's only 3 left out of the 10 we've added. So yeah, 7 have gone through since the pitch. You guys have 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and then it's done basically. Okay. Go ahead, Raheem. Guys, if you got any questions as well, do let us know in the comments. Whoever is getting in and got in out of the 7, do let me know in the comments too, so we congratulate you. Go ahead, Raheem.
Yeah, for sure. First of all, big shout out and congratulations to the recent 7 that have gotten this. You've made, again, an incredibly wise and profitable decision. And the last 3, if you know you don't have access yet, you know that you need to become part of the last 3. And honestly, I don't even want to oversell it. I don't want to push you. I don't want to force you. I don't want to use any marketing tactics to get you to get it. I want you to realize on your own. I want you to consciously think that, hey, I've seen this training here today. I realize how hard it is to stand out on social media. It makes sense. This definitely stops people from scrolling. Why not? Why not try it out? I have a money back guarantee. Let's see what this can do for me. And if you have that thought process just from your own, right, reasoning, then go ahead and become one of that final 3 before someone else takes your spot. And then it's too late. Don't let anyone else take your spot. That's all I can say. Now, the way I always like to end this webinar is with one question, which some of you might already know, which I'm going to ask, and that is, did you enjoy today's webinar? I think that's really important to ask. Whether you got ClipsMate, whether you didn't get ClipsMate, time is your most expensive currency at the end of the day. And if you don't spend it wisely, then what are we doing? So I hope you felt you spent your time here wisely today. You've learned new things, you saw new things, you opened your eyes, got some epiphanies, and got some ideas. And hopefully, if you got those, you also got access to ClipsMate AI, which you only have 1 minute left to grab. So let me know if you enjoyed today's webinar. We try to not do, or at least I always try not to do rags to riches, but just showing you what works, why it works, how it works. And because of the brilliant minds of Rahul and Firas, this is now possible. And we just had to show it to you, had to bring it to you and show you that, hey, this is the way forward. 3D technology. If you're still just trying regular videos, sure, that is fine, but throw it in the mix with 3D content to make sure you're always getting maximum reach, because flat out just regularly posting videos and reels, it's going to be hard to keep that up, if not at all. So with that being said, awesome. Zahidi says, Raheem, great job, dude. And happy birthday. Thank you, Zahidi. Appreciate you. Stephanie, I loved it. Awesome. Oh, what a nice idea. So Zahida says to Stephanie, how about you partner up with someone and share the cost? Right? That is actually a great idea. If you know someone that would definitely benefit from this as well, hit them up. Say, hey, I saw this great thing. I think it would be best if we kind of both bundle our investment together. So you divide it by half, whatever that amount is, and grab it together, right? That is cool. Now, with that being said, other than that, either way, I hope you've got an immense amount of value out of this webinar. The timer just hit 0. We've been on for more than 2 hours. I'm going to go ahead and drink a big glass of water, and I'm going to pass it off to Firas. But I also want to ask one more thing of you guys, and that is to give a big thank you for the entire team of Rahul and Firas himself, that they've put their blood, sweat, and tears into making this work. And I see people online nowadays barely put effort into products, just throw it out there to make some money and then don't sustain it. And they have thought things through. They've run the numbers, they looked at the data, the stats, the quality. They're in it to win it long term. So I think that deserves a little bit of a round of applause. So I definitely appreciate you guys big time. I'm glad I could host this live, because if there's one thing I enjoy doing is showing great products, why they work and how they affect me as well. And with that being said, I'll hand it off to Firas.
Yes, sir. So, guys, it was literally amazing having you here. I see Seth says, Amen, congratulations, Seth. In fact, there's only one license left that I just checked, and this is what I call the golden license. Whoever gets that, it's like you just came through last minute. You know what I mean? So, whoever gets that, either tell me right now once you get in, or congratulations in advance if you do after I close the webinar. We've been here for 2 hours and 25 minutes. Obviously, guys, you're tired. We're tired too. We got a whole day ahead of us. We've got a lot of presentations as well. We're really glad to have been able to have you here. Great audience, great engagement. It was super lovely. And if there's any questions that you got before we end the webinar, do let me know. Whoever gets that golden last one, I mean, congrats, and really a great decision that you've taken. Obviously it was 50 spots. We added five, the team added five, and then I added 10, so it was 65 total. Again, thank you so much as well, Rahim. 2 hours and a half of presenting obviously needs water. And yeah, it was literally great. I'm really excited to see how you guys best use this software to your advantage, how you actually make money, because sometimes our clients amaze us. There's some clients that have their own set of mindset and own set of businesses and own set of contracts that we don't even know about, and they give us ideas, to be honest, and it's crazy to see. So we're really looking forward to that. For us, saying, do you all have a social media page for members to connect and share? We do have one. I think I'll have Rahul do share it with everybody, like a page, yes, like group, basically. Stephanie is sharing her email as well, right here. So yeah, guys, it was amazing. Whoever gets the last one, congrats in advance. It was lovely having you guys. And until next time, wishing you a happy evening or morning, wherever you are. And see you then. Cheers. And by the way, there's a lot of people on here. Oh, got the mega bundle at the buzzer. All right. So okay, oh, okay. So Seth got the mega bundle as well, right when I was ending. All right, congratulations, Seth. I mean, uh, this is amazing decision from you, especially at the end. Obviously, you can see I'm tired. Like, yeah, I can't even talk right now. Kenny is saying, so are the mega bundle automatically added to our dashboard? No, Kenny, you're gonna get a different email, okay, which is gonna give you a sign up to all the different softwares that we have. For example, Vidmingo is one of those softwares that most marketers use. Sometimes even Todd Gross uses himself, to host their videos on. That's one of the softwares that you get in the bigger bundle, okay? Uh, uh, but yeah, it's a separate logins for sure because it's different softwares. But maybe the team can actually build it in for people that, you know, got clips made. We'll see what we can do about that, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for being on here. And congratulations for all the ones that gotten in. It's a great decision that you've taken, and I'm gonna actually exit and end this webinar. There was a lot of people on here that were shy as well, like Albert, Alan, Angel, Anirudh. I think no, Anirudh actually did speak. Anthony, Anna, Bertha, some were shy to actually engage, but I mean, I'm glad there's a lot as well that engaged. Uh, until next time, guys, see you then, and congratulations for whoever that has gotten in. Cheers.